Okay, here we go.
Oh, there's kids playing hockey here.
Future superstars.
Beautiful.
Going in the nosebleeds, boys. All right. Going in.
Oh, look at this. Very cool. Awesome. Very excited to have the one and only Laser from Hockey Shop in Langley. Welcome to the show, Laser. How you doing today?
Fabulous. No slap shots.
The Rangers score. Boo.
Can you hear me? Huh? Yeah, that's wild. Okay, this is craziness. I'm watching the game in the bar. This is the. I'll show you guys. I'm literally. We're in a bar here. We make it happen here. Nothing is perfect, you know.
Here we are with the one and only Mr. Jake from Jake's Takes Hockey. Welcome to the show, sir. How you doing today?
That's right. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Russell is the best. He's the secret master of the universe. Yes. And he's come to this realm to set us free and deliver a cup to Vancouver, I think. Russell is a gift from the gods, I think. What do you want? You want to say hi to anyone on the stream? You want to say say shout out to anybody? Any advice, words of wisdom? We got 2-1 Canucks right now. Justin, who is he? There you go.
Oh yeah, look at that nice ice getting all clean.
There you go. Go Canucks, go! All right.
Yeah, literally the back row, boys. It's nice to have you.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm happy to join you guys.
Witten and Jordan from Canucks Uncensored. How you guys doing today?
Awesome.
We're good, Russell. Thanks so much for having us on.
Wins it, goes forward and gets a shot, goes wide. Carr puts it behind the net. Got time! Oh, I just got lightheaded. 3-2, Canada wins. I scared the crap out of Dobby. Boys and girls, we did it! Canada wins! Binnington with some killer saves in overtime, and Connor McDavid, the man we were giving so much crap to through this whole game, wins the game! I'm so red in the face! Look at how red my face is! It's Canadian face! Oh, in Boston, boys! We win it in overtime! This is the man, the myth, the legend, the Blue Line Hockey. Welcome to the show, brother.
Thanks for having me. Pleasure to be here.
How you doing today?
Things are great. Thank you for the wonderful intro, and thank you for having me on. And truly a big fan of what you are doing on your channel as well. So keep it up, man. It's really, really good.
We're in the second row, so we're doing all right.
Live from Rogers Arena, Michael Saunders with that beautiful mustache on his face. There it is. Look at that. A live look in, Rogers Arena, Mike and Zach.
Russell, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing really good. It's nice to see you.
Great to see you. It's always fun popping into the streams every once in a while when I get a chance, and nice to finally be chatting with you.
How are we? Guys, this is awesome. I'm excited to be here.
Everyone's been very excited to have you on. The word got out and people started getting very excited. So thank you very much for doing this and joining us today.
I appreciate you having me.
Thank you for having me. Thank you to everyone who requested to hear my beautiful voice too. I appreciate that.
How you doing tonight?
Doing good.
Thank you very much for taking the time out of your very first hockey game to join the stream. Everyone was very excited to see you, and enjoy the rest of the game in the third period.
Yeah, thank you so much. Bye-bye, guys.
Trevor Beggs joining the show from Locked On Canucks. Thanks for joining me today, brother.
My pleasure, Russell. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good.
Hey, buddy. What an intro. Thanks, man.
Hey, no problem. It's nice to see you again. It's been a while.
Dude, absolutely. Yeah, those late nights, early mornings.
Yeah, weird
they were
times.
rough.
We are excited to welcome Dave Hall to the show. Welcome, my man.
Hey, thanks for having me today. I'm excited to be on.
We're excited to welcome to the show Larry Fisher.
Thanks for having me, Russell. Looking forward to talking lots of hockey.
Yeah, look at that. Look at this man. He's wearing his Canucks jersey at a Montreal game. You'll love to see it. He became a local legend by calling the Abbotsford Canucks Calder Cup run. We were very happy to welcome Brandon Asselt to the show. How's it going, brother?
Russell, I'm doing well. Thanks a lot for having me on.
I'd like to introduce to Nothing is Perfect, Mr. Zach Nolan.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's great to have you.
Howdy.
What's up, my dude? They say never meet your heroes, but boy, am I glad I got to, because here he is, the man, the myth, the legendary host, Toddcast Podcast, Mr. Todd Hancock.
Dude, thank you, man. What a crazy introduction. A hero, a myth, a legend.
Yeah. We're pleased to welcome to the show, Canuckland.
Thanks for having me on. I'm really excited.
Passionate, realistic, honest. Rev Trev.
Let's go. Let's get some passion going. There's some actual hockey playing.
Smith plays it right across the zone. Bolana with a shot. Score! The Abbotsford Canucks from the blue line! Shot through crowd! And the Canucks have won it in overtime! Just like that, game one is over! And you don't have to wait much longer, because the Abbotsford Canucks have won game one with 14:09 left to go in the overtime period! Woo! Just Charlotte wins the draw. They skate in. They take a shot towards the net. Goes high and wide. Comes around. In behind. Into the corner. And just like that, being resilient. Next man up. The Abby Canucks, no doubt, never lost 2 games in a row in this Calder Cup Finals. And the Abby Canucks are Calder Cup champions. Woo! Can you believe it? What's up, everyone? It's Russell Holiday. It's Nothing is Perfect. Here we are for another Canucks game night. It's December now. Movember is over. So I think for probably the very first time ever, you're seeing a clean-shaven Rusty today. I always feel like I look like a toddler when I don't have a beard or a mustache on my face. So there you guys go. Take it all in. You can see my whole face for the first time. Oh, we got lots going on tonight, as we usually do here on Nothing is Perfect. As you know, we cover every single Vancouver Canucks game, and tonight is no different. We got the Vancouver Canucks versus the Colorado Avalanche. Don't be afraid. It's not like it's the very best team in the entire league that is a plus 43 in goals for, right? Oh, okay. Before I get into anything, I was going to do this because Hunter showed up even before I got on the screen and has gone for the 5 gifted memberships, which you'll love to see here. So I'll bring that up before we do anything else. 5 gifted memberships. I think it's because he said he can start drinking now. Yeah, there it is. Now that the stream has started, I can start drinking. Clutch, Russ. I got you, my dude. So 5 gifted memberships coming in from Hunter. That's why he's in the rafters up here. Let's see. So it goes out to Wecky Sun, Repulity, Cal McKenzie, Patricia Perry, and TMTD getting free gift memberships courtesy of one of our major lovely contributors, Hunter. So thank you very much, Hunter, for the donos before we even get started. So thank you for donating to Dobby's College Education Fund, Hunter. We wouldn't be able to do this show without you, my dude. We appreciate you. And then I think Rod, too, using his monthly membership message here. Where is it? It showed up here, right? Oh, there it is. He didn't even put a message on it. Oh, Rod, you became a member. Thank you very much, Rod, for becoming a member. Look at that. I had to do it myself. Rod, I appreciate you either way. Thank you very much for your dono to Nothing is Perfect and Dobby's College Education Fund. We appreciate you very much. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Awesome. All right. All right. Donos coming in before we even get started. Had to address those first. But let's start off by talking about what we're going to be doing tonight, all right? All right, people? Okay, well, number one, I have to update the Canucks. They have once again waited till the last minute to update their lineup. So they have, once again, I think we're going with essentially the same lineup that we had last game. So let me just quickly update that. Oh, this is the Golden Eyes. I've gone into the wrong one. We're not watching the Golden Eyes tonight. We're watching the Vancouver Canucks. Whose starting lineup is here? Okay, here it is. So it looks like only one player I thought was going to be in the lineup is not going to be in the lineup. So we'll talk about those in a little bit. But here, okay, before I update the lineup, because that takes a minute, let's talk about what we're going to do. So thank you again to Rod and Hunter. All right, here is the thumbnail you guys have already seen. So Jake Takes Hockey is going to be here. Dustin's going to be here. Dobby's going to be here. I'm here with a beard on, but also with not a beard, so that's kind of weird. The lineup for tonight, Canucks versus Avalanche. We'll start off by saying hello to all the beautiful people in chat who are already here waiting for the game to get started. We'll go through the stats that you want, but you don't really need. We're going to do the Canucks lineup, which I will update momentarily. During the first intermission, Dustin Boydell will be by, and we'll do the Rusty and Dusty sideshow. We'll go through the ups and downs of the first period of play, and we'll get into all the Canucks news. It seems like this season there's always a lot of stuff going on around this team. So we'll talk about Frank Saravalli. We'll talk about Hoglander. We'll talk about Demko. We got all the updates for you in the first intermission. And then in the second intermission, Jacob Schatz from Jake Takes Hockey, recently of 500 subscribers, will join us again here on Nothing is Perfect. We'll chat about everything that's happening around in the world of the Vancouver Canucks, including Evander Kane, the Moonlander, which you love to see. And then Dustin Boydell, he'll be back for the post-game show, and we'll go through everything that happened between the Canucks and the best team in the NHL, which is the Colorado Avalanche. So let's hop back to the bar. And then right before we say hello to the beautiful people, I'm just going to quickly finish updating these, which is, and when I say this, I mean it is the Canucks lineup, which they just changed in warm-up because they love screwing around with me. But luckily, it's only one change, so this should be quicker than the other times where you've seen me struggle on screen to update the chat.
We also have the Abby Canucks playing tonight, so I think I might try and put that on my phone, actually, just to add another screen to my setup. And then we'll go from there. All right, so that one's fine. So it looks like P.O. Joseph coming into the lineup again, which I find a little strange, but here we are. P.O. Joseph, apparently an option. Pierre Olivier Joseph entering the lineup. Number 7 on your... I guess I wouldn't say he's number 1 in your hearts. Dustin doesn't like him for sure. I know that. I know Dustin's not a fan of Joseph. All right. Okay. Easy fix for the lineups tonight. Should be good to go now. But let's start off in chat. Calvin99 Charlie. I don't think you were the first one here. Let's see. Who was here before? Okay, Evelyn was here all day. Yep. Zach was here. Hunter, howdy chat. Zach, 1-0 Leafs. 2-0 Leafs. Duolingo's here hoping for a miracle tonight against tonight, folks. Would be massive boost for the club, if for the fans and the club, if we can. Go Canucks, go! And then KJ Brazy was here. And then Hunter's like, you know what? We need to donate more. So he's like, here, Canucks 7-2 or reverse Ono Avs. So it's gonna be 7-2 Canucks or 7-2 Avs. Thank you very much, Hunter, for another very generous donation to Dobby's College Education Fund. $20 into the pot for Dobby. You love to see it. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much, Hunter. You're an absolute legend. You're an absolute legend. Yeah, no, POJ belongs in the A. I got a feeling we might win with the flu running through the Avs locker room. All their stars missed practice yesterday. Yep. And no, POJ belongs in the A. There it is. Dustin Boydell in the chat. You love to see it. Thank you very much, Hunter, for your $20 dono to the Dobby College Education Fund. That's why you're in the rafters here on Nothing is Perfect. Duolingo, yeah. Okay, we got Duolingo. I think I saw Benderman too. And then Hunter's like, oh, sorry, no, sorry. Oh no, sorry, Rod watching from Kamloops. That's okay. I'm incapable of receiving gift memos for some reason. Yeah, that's so weird. Hey, all, says Evelyn. Let's go, Vancouver Canucks, says Bobby. What's up, Bobby? Hello, says Rod. Been waiting here for 6 hours. Oh. And then Brick Fetty's here, and he's like, Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. And then Big Mac's here, too, and he's like, Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. And then Fangirl's here and says, hey, everybody. Hi, Big Mac, says Fangirl. Sup, Fangirl, says Big Mac. Hi, Evelyn, says Fangirl. He-wow. Calvin99 Charlie. Oh, Jesse Michaels' new video with Joe Rogan. I have 315 likes on it. Commenting on the fact he added a little screenshot of what he talking about. I'm happy. Laugh out loud. That's cool, bro. Joe Rogan? Getting some Joe Rogan clout out here. Hi, Calvin, says Fangirl. I wonder if I send Russ the link again, if he can like it up for me. Yeah, send me the link, bro. Did you already do it? Send me the link, bro. Let's see. Did he? Yeah, he did send it to me. Hey, Russ, can I ask for another like on the comment? Yes. Okay, let's do this. It's on the YouTube. I have to dig through this. Okay, Calvin, I will like it. I'll have to probably dig through it. Looks like, oh, no, there it is. Calvin99 Charlie, like for me. You even got a heart. That's cool. And then I commented too. Calvin is the best. You love to see it. There you go, Calvin. I'm helping out your thing. Jump scare warning. Yep. Daddy Bluebone, how'd you know? Zach's here. Bender Bear, there you are. Bald. I know, right? There is a little stubble. Nice shave, Russell. Thank you. Hi, Eric, says Fangirl. Ready to cheer on Vancouver, says Derek Wang. Russ, get a fake mustache and put it on, laugh out loud. Hi, Fangirl and all. Fangirl, do you think the projected lineup is going to be the actual lineup? Hello, Trooper, says Duolingo. Clean shaven, looking fresh as F. Yep, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I think so, Evelyn. Hi, Loud Lingo. At least Liker is back. Yep. Hey, Duolingo. Calvin99 Charlie. Does anyone know if what happened to Garley? No, we don't know. They don't tell us. It is we have no idea. So He is injured. They have not given us an update. Adam Foote as well would not give us an update. He said he was going to be reassessed back in Vancouver. So that'll be the best that we'll get out of him, I think, for that. Hi, folks, and go Canucks go, says Duolingo. Second game, he is out. Yep, crying. Not sure, Calvin. Carlson on the first line. You wish, Bender Bear. Not going to happen. Tolopilo's wife had a baby. That is why Tolopilo is not with the Canucks. That is correct, Eric. Dobby. And then Evelyn's like, too evil. Go Canucks go. Go Canucks go. Go Canucks go. And then Canucks 1-2-2 T3U is here. Let's go Canucks. What's up? Casket Brain is back. What's up, Casket Brain? Trevor Linden. And then Trevor Linden affairs. Drop the puck. Sup, beauty? In Brickfetti. Also using all the custom emojis. Big Mac. Hunter. Jake Takes Hockey. Dobby. Too Evil. Canucks go. Canucks go. Canucks go. It's going to be a great show. Hi, guys. It's Jake Takes Hockey. And then Fangirl's like, Hunter. Russell, I'm still struggling with choosing which stream to watch this weekend. Hey, who's this? Where's Russell? I know, right? And then Hunter can't help himself. And he has donated another gifted membership. And this one goes out to Glenn2277 getting a free gifted membership courtesy of Hunter. Thank you very much, Hunter, for another one. Swervin' Irvin, nice to meet you. Handshakes. Go Canucks go, says Rod. So funny. 4-2 Canucks lock in everyone. Rah for Dobby. 4-1 Avs, says Rodzo. And he's like, oh. Paragraph Pro. PD going to set up Lecky for 2 tonight. I like that. Zach is just watching. Finally have a right-handed right winger. Go Canucks go. Go Canucks go. Who's in net? I'll tell you during the lineup. Soup Gary! Is Gary in the house? Straw Gary! Damn right, it's Dusty. Rodzo, it's Lankinen. Oh, there it is. Hey, Dusty. Paragraph Pro, says Swervin' Irvin. Straw Gary. Hi, Dustin, says Fangirl. Jake's Takes Hockey. Who's on in the second? Sure hope it's that Jake's Takes Hockey guy. Jake's Takes Hockey is a YouTuber from the interior. No, where does he live? Where the hell does he live? Jake's Takes Hockey, where the hell do you live, bro? Tell me. No, I know where you live. He lives in Shoot Lake. Yeah. Jake's Takes Hockey is a YouTuber from Shoot Lakes who covers the Vancouver sports team. I feel they will be deadly combo. I hope so. Hello, all the chat. Hope you enjoy the first period. See you all soon. Rusty Dusty. Drance today rehearsing the list of dudes that Jim Benning acquired during his first time as GM. Yeah, I saw that. Until soon, says Big Mac. Rusty Dusty. God, that's depressing. Hello and cheers, everyone, says Van Al Beauty. Calvin NHL. Thank you so much, Russ. I know it's the only one, but yeah, thank you so much. Trevor Linden. Haha, Jake, you silly goose. Van Al Beauty's just looking for some goals. Share the link in the description, Russ. For Calvin. Yes, okay, I will. For Calvin's link. Okay, if you guys want to go and like Calvin's comment on Joe Rogan's video, it is here. There you go, guys. It's not, his comment isn't too far down. I'm going to pin the message too. So go and find Calvin99 Charlie and give him an up like, because Hunter wants to. Go Canucks, go, says Milosh. What's up, Milosh? Jason Negra's in the house. What's up? What's up, Jazz? We want Demko. I guess he wants Demko. Howdy, Jake Takes Hockey. Kevin in the chat. What's up, Kevin? Can we get a Demko chant? Demko, says Kevin. What's up, Kevin? Always good to see you, my dude. Jake Takes Hockey. And then Prick Freddy's like, Demko. Clean shaven Rusty. Yo, look at that. Isn't it weird? Demko. And then Jake Takes Hockey like, Jake Takes Hockey. And then Kevin's like, Demko. And then Big Mac's like, Demko. Kevin's like spamming? No, it's a cheer. Demko. Shmlanko. Congrats, Tolo. Yeah, Tolo had his first. Is it his first? Or he had a baby. 10 years younger, Rusty. Isn't it weird? It is weird. 10-9 Avs in the 6th OT, by the way, says Donnie Bluebone. Can you imagine they made it to a 10th overtime? Russell went back in time. Yep. Let's go, Demko. Hey, fangirl. Bob Bluger's back. What's up, Bob Bluger? Everyone keep your heads up and sticks on the ice. Yes. Bob Bluger, when is Teddy Bluger going to be back? Tell me. I know you have the inside track as you are his cousin or brother or nephew. Trooper, the big boss. 5-4 Canucks. 999,994,999 to 0 for the Avs. Holy cow. Patera to start? I hope not. No, it's not Patera. Okay. Have we said hello to everyone? Did I miss anyone? There is the link again for their for Calvin's comment, if you want to go like it. How the Leafs doing making a comeback? Russell, grow out the exact opposite of your November. So I'll just do like this, and then a strip up here, and a strip here, and then I'll shave this. Oh man, that would be gnarly. I think my wife might leave me. Jake Takes Hockey went all the way to Salmon Arm, only to discover they indeed do not have arms, and was left disappointed. I was. How far down in your comment? Hi, says Hughes. What's up, Hughes? Welcome back. 322 likes. Let's go. Major Generals in the chat. 9-0 Canucks. I'd love to see that too. Okay. Let's hop over to the stats that you want, but you don't really need. There's the lineup again. So, stats that you want, but you don't really need between the Canucks and the Avalanche. Why is this not lined up? Seriously? How about this? Nope, still not lined up. I had this all worked out earlier. There it goes. That's close enough. Canucks playing on Tuesday. They've done it 730 times. They're 314, 303, and 113, which is good to see. At home, they have played 399 times. So the next time they play on a Tuesday, it will be their 400th game at home. Major General with a $2 dono saying 9-0. Thank you very much, Major General, for the $2 dono to Dobby's college education, predicting a 9-0 victory. At home, they are 190, 143, and 66 on Tuesday. On the road, it is not a great sign. They've played 331. They've only won 124. They have 160 losses. So this is not a good stat for Tuesdays for the Canucks. How about December 2nd? Maybe that's better. They're 10-7-1 overall, 6-3. Yeah, there we go. We'll take that. We'll take an even. This will be the 10th time the Canucks have played on December 2nd, and they are 4-4-1. So an even one. Canucks versus the Avalanche in the last 10 games, which is weird because the Avs are really good, but the Canucks are somehow 5-3-2. They've got 29 goals for and 28 against. This makes no sense. Crazy, right? They've played the Avalanche 179 times overall. They're 81, 68, and 30 overall. At home, they're 43, 32, and 16. In Colorado, in the Mile High City, they played 88 games. They're 38, 36, and 14. So they are 2 games above 500 in Colorado. This makes no sense. The Avalanche versus the Canucks on Tuesday. They've done it 37 times. They're 19, 13, and 5 against the Avs on Tuesday. At home, they're 7-4-2. On the road, they've done 24 games on Tuesday. So playing on Tuesday way more times in Colorado. They're 12, 9, and 3. So again, if we're looking at it, bad stat. Okay, good stat, little good, and pretty good. So we got 2 good ones, a meh and a bad one. So who knows which of those stats will come out on top. Canucks' current leading scorer versus the Avalanche is Brock Besser. He's got 7 goals in 20 games. Daniel Sedin's the all-time leader with 31 in 81 games. EP40's got 10 assists in 17 games to lead the current roster. And Henrik Sedin has got 52 in 87 for the all-time lead. And then Brock Besser also has 10 assists apparently, but he did it in 20 games, and so EP40 took it. But he's got 10 assists as well as 7 goals, making it 17 points in 20 games, almost a point a game. Henrik Sedin with the all-time lead with 74 in 87. Nathan McKinnon, no surprise here. McKinnon, 11 goals, 23 assists, 34 points in 29 games. He is more than a point a game. And then Hayduke, the Canuck killer, is the all-time leader against the Canucks. No surprise there with 36 goals in 81 games. And then Joe Sakic has got 66 points in 66 assists and 97 points in 79 games for the all-time lead. And if you guys can't see that, we got the little Joe Sakic jersey here. And just to even it out here, you know, I don't want to only represent. We got the Canucks versus the Avs. We got Sakic versus Naslund, a couple of captains there. So we love to pull those out every once in a while. All right, back to the stats. Let's go through the team stats first. So the Canucks lost to the Avalanche in overtime last time they met on November 9th. So just under a month ago. They play again today, and then they don't play again until April. So a pretty good gap there. In the last 5 games, Hronek leads the team in scoring, which is terrible to see. He's got 4 points in 5 games. Evander Kane leading the team in goals, which is also terrible to see, 2 goals. And Philip Hronek having 1 goal and 3 assists leading the team. Lehkonen has 5 assists in the last 5 games. Nathan McKinnon has 4 goals and 4 assists, so he's got 8 points in his last 5 games on a heater as usual. Power play wise, the Avs power play is not great, which is very weird. I don't understand that. They're 25th in the league at 16%. The Canucks are at 14th in the league with 20.9, so they are just above the median or the middle or the average, whatever you want to call it. Canucks penalty kill. Look at that. We're not the bottom 2. We're in the bottom 3 now. Moving on up, 71.7%. The Avs penalty kill, though, is very good at 3rd, 86.8%. They do not allow a lot of power play goals against. When it comes to faceoffs, the Avs are right in the middle of the league, 17th, just below 50%. The Canucks are 26th, not great, 47.4%. Goals for per game, first. Goals against per game, first. That is terrifying. They score more than 4 goals and allow just more than 2. That is terrifying. The Canucks are the 2nd worst team in the league for giving up goals, and they are 20th in the league for goals scored. In the last 10 games, the Canucks are 2-5-3, coming off 2 losses. Brutal. They only have 2 wins in the last 10 games. And the Avs, look at that, they're 9-0-1. They don't have a single regulation loss. Oh my God. Okay. Before we get into the other stats, I'm going to do the Canucks lineup now because there's the last few games I keep on forgetting to show you guys the lineup. So we're going to do the lineup. We'll get into a little bit more stats, and that should bring us to the start of the game. So to start off, let's have a look at the offensive lines for the Canucks, which I would say are as close to an appropriate line deployment as I have seen from Foot this entire year. This is as close as he's gotten to an acceptable lineup, okay? Let's have a look. Evander Kane still on the top line, don't like it, but Elias Pettersson, Jonathan Lekermacki. There you go. Second line, Brock Besser, David Comp, Kiefer Sherwood. I'm okay with that because we got Sherwood and Besser. We got Drew O'Connor, Jake DeBrusk, and Max Huss. And again, I'm okay. Got a grinder, we got a score. And then the 4th line is Arshdeep Bains, Atu Ratu, and Linus Karlsson. So getting closer to an acceptable lineup. I would say a slight tweak here and there, and that's pretty much as good as it's going to get for the Canucks. So that's the starting lineup for the forwards. If we're looking at the defense, like I said, they just updated it. So DPD will not be playing tonight. He's been pulled out of the lineup. But I mean, he wasn't in the lineup last game, so I don't know if we can call it pulled out of the lineup. But top pair, Hughes and Hronek still playing together on the top pair. This is where the changes come in. P.O. Joseph now is going to be playing with Tyler Myers on the second pair. And then the third defensive pair is going to be Pettersson, Marcus, and Tom Wielander. And starting for your Vancouver Canucks tonight, Kevin Lankinen, starting his 2nd game in a row after coming back from leaving the team for personal reasons. Cool? There's the lineup. So we didn't miss them this game, which is good. Let's have a look at some more stats before we get into the game. So we're looking at the Canucks versus the Avalanche. Overall, the Canucks played 26 games. This is 27th. They are 10-13-3 with 23 points. Just a slight discrepancy. The Avs have played 25 games. They're 18-1-6. They have lost 1 regulation game and 6 overtime games. They have only given up 8 points. They have played 25 games. The maximum amount of points they could have is 50. They have only given up 8 points all year long. That's crazy. Canucks have the hardest shot just by a whisper. But average shot speed, the Avalanche do take it just by a little bit. Not too much. So not a huge discrepancy here. And you can see by shots as well. Very, very similar. So shot speed, at least, these teams are evenly matched. When it comes to skating bursts, very close again. But you can see that the Avalanche are about double as many 22-plus bursts and double, well, not quite double. I'd say 40% more when it comes to 20 to 22. But the 18 to 20, they're pretty similar. But you can see the top end speed for the Avalanche is pretty incredible. When it comes to total miles skated, the Canucks have skated just a little bit more in the last 10 games. But the Avalanche skate more per 60, more per game, and more in a period, but not by much. Pretty close here as well. When it comes to shots on goal, the Avalanche have fired way more shots on goal with 1 game less played, more high danger, more mid-range, more long-range. Goals, not even close. Avalanche take all categories there too. And shooting percentage-wise, They do score more in all locations, but the Canucks do have a slightly better shooting percentage and high danger chances. So that's kind of interesting. Comes to zone time, not surprised here either. The Avalanche spending 2% more time in the offensive zone, 1%, a little bit more than 1% in the neutral zone, and about almost 3% less time in the defensive zone, which is pretty crazy. Shot attempt differential too, right? Look at that. It's pretty crazy. All right, let's have a look at the starting goalies, which are Kevin Lankinen and Scott Wedgwood. Lankinen has now started 14 games. He's 4-7-3. He's got a 3.5 save, goals against average, and an 8.81 save percentage. Wedgwood's played 18 games. He's 13-1-3. I just can't. Every time I see that they only have one loss. So the good thing is we are facing the goalie who has the one regulation loss, but he does have a 2 goals against average and a 9.21 save percentage, which is crazy. Dominating in all categories except for long range. Has made more saves as well, and he has played a couple more games, so that makes sense. Shots against, he has faced more. Goals against, he has given up less goals against. 5-on-5 save percentage, Wedgwood wins in all categories except for 5-on-5 shots against, where, I mean, I guess this isn't a win. Lankinen's facing about 3 more shots per game. And then when it comes to game performances, Wedgwood dominates in all categories. So the Colorado Avalanche, unfortunately, do take the goaltender duo. And if we're looking at the 2 highest scoring players currently playing for each team, we got the Brock Besser, we got the Nathan MacKinnon. Brock Besser's at 16 points. Nathan MacKinnon's at 44 points. That's insane. He's got 20 goals and 24 assists. Like more than double Brock Besser. That's wild. Although Brock Besser does have a way harder shot on top, but on average, Nathan MacKinnon does shoot harder. He does skate 2 miles an hour faster than Brock Besser on average for bursts. And just as you can see, way more. Like, just this is where all the speed comes from for this team, right? Like, just absolute domination in the speed skating category. More miles skated, more per 60, more in a game, more in a period. Nathan MacKinnon skating miles for his team. And then zone map wise, shots on goal, Nathan MacKinnon with way more shots, way more goals, and a much higher shooting percentage in all categories. So absolute domination. I mean, this is just a slaughter here, right? Nathan MacKinnon spending about 1% more time in the offensive zone, 1.4% more in the neutral zone, and about 2.7% less in the defensive zone. So no surprise there. Nathan MacKinnon buzzing around in the offensive zone on a regular basis. All right, let's hop back to the bar. They are just finishing off the national anthems here. PD, hashtag Sherwood Hatties. Okay, let's see. Start a poll. Gotta get his name spelled right. Score in Lankinen is starting. Okay, cool. There's your first poll question. Does Lekermacki score tonight? Playing with EP40? Yep. Nope. Maybe. Hat trick. There you go. Play is about to get underway there in Colorado. Puck has been dropped. The Canucks win the opening face-off, which is good to see. And let's throw some volume on my TV too so I can hear this. Oh, first whistle of the game. The Colorado Avalanche come in offside. What do they call this place now? Is it still the Pepsi Center? It's probably not the Pepsi Center anymore, eh? Face off just outside the Canucks blue line after the Avalanche bring the puck in offside. 1950 still left to go in the first period. Nietzsche's trying to win it against Pedersen. He does win against Pedersen. Taves dumps the puck in. Hughes intercepts it and then plays behind the net. Hronek gives the puck up. Now Pettersson plays it up the boards for Lekkerimäki. Intercepted by Pettersson. He'll start skating out. He'll dish it back for Hronek, who plays it up for Hughes. Plays it up to the blue line, and Kane will dump it in deep. Wedgwood gives it away behind the net. And then Brock Besser comes in, and he'll keep the puck in deep so the Canucks can complete their change. He also bailed. Besser drops it back for Sherwood. Sherwood with a shot to the front of the net. Wedgwood makes the save. And the Avs will clear it down the ice. Rolling puck. Not going to be enough for icing. P.O. Joseph, first one back onto it. So we got Joseph Myers on. Sherwood and Kampf and Besser. Pass out to the neutral zone. Did not tip it into the zone. And with 18:54 left to go in the first, Vancouver Canucks have broken the rules and iced the puck. Learn the rules. Learn the rules. Oh, you got to get rid of it. Okay, I will get rid of your message. Is that what you're saying, Calvin? Russ, you got to get rid of the link. It overrides the poll question. Ooh, Lankinen with a save right off a lost faceoff after that icing call. Quick one. One right back. Pass back to the blue line, and it's like a wrister, and Lankinen saw it all the way. No traffic in front. He'll glove it. Canucks will change. Got the Ratu. Oh, no, they left out Comp. They left them out. Weird. They didn't change after the icing. Huh. Interesting. Comp wins the drawback. P.O. Joseph skates behind his own net. Plays it off the boards. Down the ice. It might just be P.O. Joseph. I think P.O. Joseph might need to learn the rules, eh? Hey, Swervin! Learn the rules. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. Don't waste your time on me. You're already a voice inside my head. Is that what you're going for? That's the one? Don't waste your time on me. You're already a voice inside my head. Canucks win the drawback, but the Avalanche will step through. Bringing the puck up the boards. Nelson passes across the blue line. Sherwood brings it out. He'll skate down the ice, chasing it all the way down to the Colorado zone. Manson gets knocked down by Sherwood. Now Sasson skates onto it. Puck dumped in deep. And then the Colorado Avalanche will skate through center. They give it up in the neutral zone. Pass up to Sasson. But he's surrounded. He does well to come out with it. Pass across the blue line. Drew O'Connor couldn't handle the pass. Now another bobbled puck in the neutral zone. The Colorado Avalanche get to the red line. Dump it deep. In behind the net. Marcus Pettersson is there. Vilander pins his man to the board behind the net. Sasson comes in to support. Vilander using his feet to try and dig it out. Can't. Colorado plays it up the boards, back to the blue line, shot down low, ends up going wide off the end boards, up to the near side boards. Colorado can't keep it in. We need 3 immediate, please, says Major General. Oh, and the Colorado Avalanche get a shot on net. Lankinen makes a save. Looks like he made it with the chest. Nishushkin is back in the lineup tonight for the Colorado Avalanche, so it's not like they needed the extra help, but here we are. Nichushkin in the lineup. Thank you very much for the $2 dono. We appreciate you. I must have missed something. A Joe Rogan video link is linked. Yeah, Calvin commented on it and he got like 300 likes or something like that. So we posted that. So if you want to go and give some more likes to Calvin on his post, then you can do that. Canucks losing the draw. Colorado got a shot, but it deflects wide. Canucks chip it out to center. It's the 4th line out there now. Oh, and the Colorado Avalanche playing the puck in offside. 17-14 left to go. Welcome, Jay. Or was. Yeah, it was. I got rid of it. Hashtag you love to see it. Bad girls just out here like, oh. Canucks win the draw. Pass in the neutral zone. Ratu plays it to the side. To the front of the net. Carlson Dixon scores! What a play by this top or this 4th line, the Vancouver Canucks. coming all the way down the ice and putting into the back of the net. And Linus Karlsson, I can't get anything right. Linus Karlsson scores for the Vancouver Canucks, and they take a 1-0 lead in the Mile High City. Good play, too. Ratu plays the puck to the side. Down. Baines with a nice pass out front to Karlsson. Puts it by the defenseman. Karlsson dekes it to the backhand. Puts the puck past Wedgwood, and the Vancouver Canucks lead the game. You'll have to see it. Major General hype. Let's go. So Sensei DY. What's up, Sensei DY? Nice to see ya. Boo. Jets his Prickfetti. Plays back underway. Must have stopped the clock early or late or something. But there it is. Now it's up to date. Big Mac. Go. Boom. Go. And then Major General donates a gifted membership, which goes out to Line Change. So Tyler from the Line Change getting the free gifted membership. Puck squirts out for Heroic. He puts it down to the front of the net. And the Canucks get another shot on net. And that one goes just over the top of the net. Continuous action here is the Canucks pressure. Brock Besser plays it down behind the net. Sherwood skates up the boards, puts it in front. Quinn Hughes takes it off the skate. He'll keep it in though. Skates to the top of the slot. He'll play it down low. Shot to the front of the net. Scott Wedgwood will grab the puck and hang on with 16 left to go. So thank you very much, Major General, for your gifted membership. And then Eric Hunter drops 10 gifted memberships into the chat. Did we get all of them going out? I think we did. Patch Life, Snap Dancer, Mick D, Sir HCL, Michael Yano, My Tyler, Knopf 07, Amy Seymour, Oh My Lord 666, and Vanish, all getting free gifted memberships courtesy of our legend Hunter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 gifted memberships. Fourth line, Hattie. Is that what you're looking for, Major General? Thank you very much, Hunter, for the 10 gifted memberships. We're always shocked when that many come in and go out without any issue. Anyone who has not turned on gifted memberships, here is how you do it. Because you are very likely, if you haven't got a gifted membership here, ooh, Oh My Lord 666, thank you, I got gifted. Woo! Appreciate it a lot. Yeah, we appreciate it. We appreciate Hunter and Major. Canucks win the draw in the offensive zone. Vilander with a shot to the front of that. Wedgwood saves it. Rebound comes out front. Colorado clears it to the side. Vilander couldn't keep it into the blue line. Colorado work it down into the Canucks zone. Marcus Pettersson plays it out to the neutral zone. Vilander skates onto an errant puck. And offside, the Canucks go skating in. Looks like DeBrusque might have jumped a little bit there. So, I'm about to play a video for you. Are you ready? If you have not turned on gifted memberships, this is how you do it, okay?
A no-touch league.
See this?
For some
See,
reason,
this is
guys
me.
like to hit each other in that league.
Oh, it's already gone too fast. All right, hang on.
A no-touch
Okay, so you see that join button there? Click the join button.
league. For some reason.
And then once you've clicked the join button, it'll bring you in here. And then in the membership thing, there will be the 3 dots there. You can see the 3 dots on the right below me. Click on those, and that'll give you the ability to turn on gifted memberships, right? So gifted membership settings appears. Play is back underway. Canucks pressuring again. Wedgwood blockers a shot away from P.O. Joseph. Drew O'Connor on the boards, couldn't come out with it. Colorado skates up through neutral zone, dumps the puck in. Lankinen leaves the puck for Petey. Petey drops the puck for P.O. Joseph. P.O. Joseph over his own blue line, through center, dumps the puck in from the red line. Comes around the boards. Lekermacki pokes it in behind the net. Colorado picks it up and plays it off the glass all the way down the ice. And that'll be an icing call. So then it'll say gifted membership settings. Then you click on that, and then there's this little thing right here, right? You're going to want to click that on and off, right? That's off, that's on. That's off, that's on. So if you have not done this yet, get on it right now because, as we mentioned, there are always lots of gifted memberships in this channel. So if you haven't done it yet, make sure you turn on your gifted memberships. Juliana's here. What's up, Juliana? Plays back underway. Canucks win another draw. Nietzsche's steals the puck from Hughes. Lekermacki hits Nietzsche's to the boards. Hughes skates down his own, in behind his own net. Plays it out for Pettersson. Pettersson pass across the zone for Kane. Kane flips it high. Puck drops into the slot. Lekermacki tried to get there, but Colorado comes up with the puck. $2 dono. 4 more, boys, right away. Thank you. Russ, take that thing off the screen. I'm sorry. It's gone now. I'm sorry. Carlson from Baines and Ratu. Baines stops up on the half boards. Puts it back down the boards, but that gets intercepted by Colorado. They'll play it out to the neutral zone. Pass into the zone. Ends up going towards Lankin, and he'll chop it to the side with his stick. Thank you for another $2 dono, Major. We appreciate you. Makar keeps it in, throws it down low. Taves skates into the corner to pick it up. Landeskog gives it away to Ratu. Flipped up to the blue line, kept in by Makar. Now Taves skates right down the slot. Passes back high. Now the puck gets passed back to Makar, and Makar has to go off his skating outside the blue line. So this fourth line now will try and change. Avalanche will try and take advantage. Looks like the Colorado player might have been high stick there. It's like Nelson taking a shot to the mouth, eh? Putting the Avalanche on the power play. Russell's members exclusive emojis idea for you. Kevin McAllister from Home Alone for Lankinen. He does kind of look like him, doesn't he? Lank the tank. Lank the tank. Clap on. Clap off. All right, PK time, says Milosh. Timothy, says Big Mac. Kevin McAllister for Lankinen. I wonder if, like, add this. So, captain's log. Start date December 2nd. I'm going to make it goalie emoji. Kevin McAllister. For Lankinen. All right. Captain's log has been updated. Goalie emoji, Kevin McAllister for Lank. Yeah, I know. My writing is messy. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I write like a doctor. The Black Parade. Salutations, all. This is KJ Brazy. What's up, KJ Brazy? Nice to see you. Who scored? It was Linus Karlsson from Archie Baines and Atu. Time of the goal, 2:55. Love to see it. Back to the bar. Stay out of the sin bin, says Casket Brain. Oh, is that why, Keystone? I just assumed you was over the age of 50. Laugh out loud. Laughing and crying. Okay. So it's going to be a Marcus Pettersson penalty. Getting a stick into Brock Nelson's face. Foot doesn't like it. My boy scarred, says Calvin. How does Karlsson not move up to the top line with PD? He's a dog on a bone player, can work in the corners, hold the puck exactly what PD needs. Yep. Bob Luger, you're reading my mind. The linesman will be waving out Landeskog. Landeskog doesn't look happy about it, but either way, he has to leave. Major General's like, Hunter. Too evil. Oh, good work by Besser to dive out and knock that puck out. Now Pettersson harassing Makar up ice. Very aggressive power play to start here. Ooh, good interception there by Pettersson. Toe drag at center. And he gives the puck back, unfortunately. Now Nathan McKinnon speeds into the Canucks zone. Skates in behind the net. Stops up. Turns back. Plays it behind the net for Landeskog. Back to the blue line for Makar over Nietzsche's. Nietzsche's down the boards for Makar. So McKinnon. McKinnon throws it across the ice to no one. Nietzsche's skates onto it. Makar at the blue line. McKinnon with a blast from the side, and Lankinen comes across and makes the save. McKinnon flips it around behind the net. Nietzsche picks it up in the corner, throws it back to the line for Makar. Makar passes it over to the other side for Nietzsche. Nietzsche shoots it to the front of the net. Lankinen makes the save. No rebound there. 1 minute and 6 seconds left to go on the power play. Good movement by the Avalanche. Good one-timer there, Juliana. Hello, everyone. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. This is my 12th month as a member. Ooh, you're going to get that 12 beside your name anytime? No. Linus Larson is growing. Yeah. Ronaldo in the chat. Carlson's a beauty. When I was young boy. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see the marching band. You tell what I listened to growing up? Oh, pass out front. What a save by Lankinen. Landis got right in front, chipped it on net on a good cross-crease pass, but Lankinen's pad got in the way. Another pass down low. Looks like Comp broke his stick. Canucks did not clear it out. Good stick there by Hughes out on a penalty kill, which you don't see very often. Quinn Hughes on the penalty kill, everyone. Make a note. Makar with a shot to the front of the net. Rebound. Cleared out by Hughes. Penalty killing Hughes. That's weird. Can you believe that? Let's go, Swervin, says Juliana. Yeah, that was MCR, My Chemical Romance. Laugh out loud. I love My Chemical Romance. The best smosh pit I've ever been in was My Chemical Romance. I mean, I shouldn't even say I was in it. I just stood to the side. It was like just a whole bunch of teenage girls just beating the crap out of each other. All right, the Canucks have killed off the first power play. Oh, that's a good start. Taves with a shot to the front of the net. That one goes off of a stick and wide. And then Lankinen dove to the side and made a save off of a bobbled puck. Puck back to the blue line. Another shot to the front of the net. Lankinen makes a save. And DeBrus will chip it out to the neutral zone. Good angle on it, too. So the Canucks do not ice the puck there. I pronounce it. It's pronounced neckus. Neck ass. Neck ass. Neck ass. It's like the 2 points on the body, right? From the neck to the ass. Nietzsche's. F me, first line finally gets possession in the O-zone and Hugh gives the puck away. I know, Bender Bear. It's all right. I believe he'll do better. Bender Bear! Laugh out loud. What is that? Natchez? Oh, it looks like Quinn Hughes just got high sticked in the face. No call now. And man, there's a full-on battle. Carlson getting into it in front of the net there. He is not happy right now. Him and the guy in front are going at it right in front of the Canucks net. Quinn Hughes can't get the puck out. Puck now ends up behind the net. Vilander goes there. Now Ratsu's fighting with his man. Puck out front, shot to the front of the net. Lankinen blockers it away to the corner. Colorado's up to 11 shots now. Still controlling after that power play. Walensky with a shot. Lankinen makes a save. Rebound comes out. McKinnon skates onto it. He'll stop up in the corner. Skates back behind the net. The Canucks have all been out there for a minute 20 or more. The Avs have changed now. The Canucks do chip it down the ice now. And right on Wedgwood, so they got lucky on that one. Nature boy. Woo! Unfortunately, I'm on brand account, so I can't receive gifted memberships. Heastone in the house. What's up, Heastone? Nice to see you, my dude. Too bad you can't give gifted memberships. Pedersen with a shot to the front of the net. Goes just wide. Chipped behind by Leckermacki. Kane plays it behind the net to no one. Marcus Pedersen comes down for the point. Now Leckermacki gets hooked by Niches. No call. That was a really obvious hook and no call from these blind deaf referees. Yeah, insane. I can't believe they didn't call that. That was about as brutal. So that's where we're starting here. Hunter's like, major. Get up, Thacker. Oh no, Lankinen is kneeling in his net. Yeah, what a save. Makar from the point with a shot to the front. Another save there with Landeskog screening in front. So the refs have now missed Quinn Hughes getting high sticked and Leckermacher getting hooked. So let's see what else they'll miss. Remember Bart's Nightmare on SNES? Never played that one. WTF is the brand account. Canucks win the draw. Myers. Marcus Pettersson dumps it in. Puck in behind the net. Brock Besser plays it back to the blue line after intercepting it. Hronek plays it across for P.O. Joseph, shot to the front of the net. And Wedgwood will hang on to that puck. Foot was on the Avs. Yep, Foot was on the Avs. Riley Frazier's here. What's up, Riley Frazier? Nice to see you. People's first, don't use the go emoji unless the Canucks score. It's the only explanation. Weak call, says Jason. Bob Bluger. That's true, Swerve. Hopefully he wakes up. Old shrunken head Marcus. No goal. KJ, I remember that taxi game. That was fun game. No major. Foot was awesome for the Avs. Yep. You didn't know that, Jazz? Yeah, Jazz is young, bro. I'm a youngster. Sorry, I didn't know. There was no Canucks goal, Major General. Jazz, you're a kid. I forgot that. Yeah, he was. He won a cup too. Laugh out loud. I feel like he won 2 cups there. But I could be wrong. Don't! It's all good, says Swervin. Bob Luger, Jason. Foot was a monster on the Avs back in the day. Yep. Is DPD playing tonight? Caskerbrain, he is not. DPD is sitting. Oh, says Jason. Yeah, he was their best defenseman, pretty much. Yeah, he was a shutdown guy. He was a rough guy to play against. Yeah. Oh my God, can you believe that? So we've made it this far into the stream. I haven't cheers to evil. Jason Negra. I was with God at the time. Ha ha ha, says Bob Booger. Jazz is young man. Now he's just man with a humongous nose. Laugh out loud. That is true. He does have a humongous nose. Where's the Avs more deadly, back then or now? Oh, that's a good question. So, Jason, what you have to remember is the Avalanche had Joe Sakic, Peter Forsberg, Milan Hajduk. Like, they were absolutely stacked. It was ridiculous. Yeah, they were very good. They had Patrick Waugh in net. I think just because I think it was even before there was a salary cap, I'd say the Colorado Avalanche back then were more stacked, which is hard to believe. Good question, says Bob Luger. A humongous nose that is a foot left or where it should be. A foot left of where it should be. Yep. Truth. Face off inside the Colorado zone. Kampf out to take the face off. Drury gets waved out. So Kampf will face a different player in the face off dot. Olofsson comes in. Kampf wins it to the side. Brock Besser jumps to the middle. But after a scrambled draw, the Canucks came up with it for a second, but Colorado will steal it off the half boards. Play it up to their own blue line, skate through center. Dish into the side. Olofsson falls. Myers takes him out. Kampf now has the puck in his skates. He didn't even realize it was below him. Puck back to the blind. Burns takes a shot. That one gets blocked. Colorado now plays it off of some shin pads. Brock Besser gets the puck up for Sherwood, who comes in on a breakaway, shoots. What a save by Wedgwood, reaching the glove out to stop Sherwood on a breakaway. Some sloppy neutral zone play from the Colorado Avalanche, but unfortunately Sherwood could not take advantage. Myers chops the puck into the neutral zone, but can't get the puck deep. Hughes now picks it up. What a save by Lanky. Would you guys say Forsberg was like their McKinnon back then with less foot speed? Yes. Yeah. Slow McKinnon. Power forward. Beast. Interference? Nope. Evening, Russ. What the hell were you thinking cleaning up your face? You look like a total stranger to me. I know. End of November. So I got rid of it. Are you streaming tomorrow's Vancouver Golden Knights game, Russell? I am not streaming tomorrow's Golden Knights game, unfortunately. Russ was beating up the scene girls in the pit. No, I wasn't. I was just watching them beat the crap out of each other. I didn't have to be there. They were crazy, man. I've never seen so much violence in a mosh pit in my life. Kane sending a high pass out to the neutral zone. Canucks could not knock it down. Now the Avalanche fire the puck in from their own side of center. I have not started the clock at all for a while. It's now 6:16 left to go in the first period of play. They were beating me up, man. But then again, Joe Sakic drafted these players, so I don't know. Joe was better. I'm going to change my answer. Golden Eyes, Canucks, same thing. Jason Negri, yeah. The Golden Eyes have been struggling lately. Pettersson out with Lekermacki and Kane. Scramble draw. Pettersson sits on the puck. Puck ends up on Hronik's stick. He throws it down the boards in behind the net. Lekermacki can't pick it up. Squirts by him. Kane, skate to your man. What the hell are you doing? And the icing call on the Avs now. So the Canucks will get another face-off in the zone. Humongous, because one day I'll leave you a phantom to lead you to the summer to join the Black Parade. No hook either, eh? Yeah, Miloš. Mark Kroppu was their coach in 1996. That is correct. They beat the Canucks 4-0 in the series they faced each other in 96. The Canucks are to escape the PK unscathed. What's up, Canucks Uncensored? How's it going, Jordan and Witt? Nice to see you, boys. What's up, my dudes? Does Stanley Cup define who's better? If Nate Dogg wins a few more cups, they can be considered? Maybe. But I think, honestly, it just comes down to the fact that there was no salary cap. And so they had, like, you would never be able to put a team together like Hronik comes down, keeps the puck in, Kane skates onto it, plays it across for Hughes, far side of the blue line. Now Hughes walks the blue line, top of the slot, spins to the middle, shot to the front of the net. Wedgwood makes the save, rebound goes high, and the puck gets batted down the ice. Colorado will now start changing. Hughes tries to take advantage, dishes to the side for Hronik. Hughes now picks it up, plays it back to the blue line, but just outside the reach of his teammate. Let's get some coconuts in here. Coconuts go. Coconuts go. It doesn't matter who it is. Coconuts go. Coconuts go. There has been a lot of holding the stick to uncalled. Yep. I've been seeing a lot of that just in general this year. I was going to throw up Ozfest Slayer, but I can't beat that. Fair enough. Yeah, that would be a great mosh pit too, I bet you. Are the Avs paying the refs? They might be. Fourth line now out. Baines in the corner. Digs the puck out. Plays it up the boards for Carlson. Carlson starts skating. Gets to the red line. Dumps it in. Looks like they might change now. Just a quick fourth line shift there. I didn't start the clock again. But I can let you know that there is 4:20 left to go in the first period of play. Hello. Theo Joseph gives the puck to Myers. Puck up the boards, back to the blue line, kept in by the Avs. Gerard with a pass to the front of the net. Ends up getting blocked, sitting right in front of Lankinen. 4 minutes left to go now in the period. Canucks dump the puck into the Colorado zone. Bad pass up the boards. Sherwood couldn't keep it down, though. The Avalanche will skate to center, get to the red line, skating through the blue line. Malinsky with a shot right through the crease. Out the other side, off the end boards and out. 151 rum, pineapple juice, and Malibu. Oh my God, that is a messed up combination. Because you would still taste the 151. Caribou, get them all numb. What? Sasson can't get the puck. Good stick there by another Canuck player, keeping the puck deep. DeBrusk and Sasson in on the forecheck. Colorado skates across their own blue line. Pass up to the Canucks blue line. Good work there. And then Pettersson gets tripped. No call because the refs are blind and deaf. Holy shit. I think that one hit the post. Pass out. Partial break for Jake DeBrusk. Deking in. Backhander. And Wedgwood makes the save. Rebound goes to the side. Man, that is 3 obvious missed penalties now as Marcus Pettersson got taken down. Now Kane skates in, has the puck chopped off his stick. Puck ends up behind the net. He loses it there, getting double teamed. Colorado gets to their own blue line, plays it out center. P.O. Joseph plays it up for Kane. Over for Lekermacki, skates down, top of the faceoff circle, takes a shot. That one goes high over the net. Back to the Colorado blue line. Pettersson skating into forecheck. Nelson plays it up the boards on the near side for Landeskog, who puts it into the corner for... Oh, and then Carlson comes in. He gets hit, but he actually separates the man from the puck. Quinn Hughes now skates across the blue line, passes over for Hronik. Hronik back for Hughes, takes it off the skate. Looks for a play. plays it to the middle for Baines. Baines throws it towards the front of the net. That one gets deflected. Carlson does well to take the puck away from his man, but can't get to it. Now Hronek plays it off the boards. Up for Carlson. Carlson can't get to it. Colorado will chop it into the Canucks zone. Oh my God. Too evil. Canuck killers! Hopefully Foot helps these players prepare for high altitude. Riley Fraser, sounds like Big Hug might be back soon. Yeah. We'll talk more about that in the intermission that's coming up in a minute and 30 seconds with Dustin Boydell. Oh, shot to the front of the net. Kevin Lankinen. I don't even know if he got a piece of it. Looks like it might have just gone wide. Besser drops the puck for Marcus Pettersson. Sherwood throws it around the boards. Besser's there. He plays it back to the blue line for Myers. Myers keeps it in there. Plays it down. Kampf plays it over for Sherwood. Sherwood tries to play it out front. Ends up going off a skate into the far corner. Back to the blue line. Myers puts it down low. Looks like that was a pass down low for Sherwood. That one gets intercepted. Now Marcus Pettersson picks it up. Plays it up for Besser. Canucks start changing with less than a minute left to go in this period. Canucks throw it all the way down the ice in the Colorado zone. Colorado throws it up. Devon Taves over the blue line. Pass to the side for Nishishkin. Back to the blue line. Shot to the front of the net. Rebound comes to the side. And Nathan MacKinnon with a wide open net finishes off the rebound. Puts it into the net. And the Vancouver Canucks could not get out of the first period with a lead. And the Colorado Avalanche have tied it with 37 seconds left to go. Nathan MacKinnon haunting our dreams. Swear jar. Sherwood ain't almost outwitted Wedgwood. Yeah. P.O. Joseph couldn't check McKinnon. What a surprise. Where was Joseph going? P.O. Joseph, that was your man. Too evil. Yeah, where was P.O. Joseph going? That is literally your only assignment. Lane Staley, hey, Russ, sorry I'm late. Got to take my son to his hockey game. Let's go, Canucks. We can give them 2 regulation. Oh, I just took away their goal. I was trying to start the game clock. 30 seconds left. Pettersson across the blue line. Hughes skates down the far boards, around behind the net, looks out front, skates into the slot, shot, goes wide of the net. Lekermacki picks it up, puts it over Kane. He plays it off the boards back for Hronek. Hronek plays it across for Pettersson, who skates the blue line. He skates down the near side boards, stops up, looks to the middle, drops it for Hronek. Hronek plays it across for Hughes. Hughes with a shot, goes wide of the net. Hronek checks down but can't get to it, and just like that, the period will end. First intermission. Lane Staley taking his kid to hockey. That's very Canadian of you. Thank you very much for being here, and we'll see you when you get back. Ned Flanders mustache next year, Gary Wiseman. We could do that. I would be down for that. I think my wife would be actually fine with that one. Horrible rest is Carly. Agreed. 29. Maybe check that guy. Lane Staley at. What's up? What's up, Lane Staley at? Does this happen every start of the Canucks game? Low shots and can't hold a lead? Yep, pretty much. Riley Fraser, swear jar. Okay, let's get Dustin on the line. Let's get him on the line. Let's see. Come on. Why is this? All right. This. Yeah, that should be working now. All right. Hopefully this is working better than the defensive pairs. Dustin Boydell. Remember when I said there was like...
on? How about that Pierre-Olivier Joseph, hey?
Yeah. Only a couple things I would do differently about this lineup. That's one of them.
Well, I mean, he might want to consider just staying on McKinnon instead of going into the corner.
Yep.
Just a thought. I did. Yeah, that's just horrible defense on his part on that one. Lankinen did a good job for the most part, keeping us in that period, keeping us ahead. A really nice goal by Linus Karlsson. That's a huge up. He had a really good period. Even after his goal, his last shift of that period, I was watching him closely, and the battle he was having in front of the net was just, you love to see that. And it's hopefully going to catch the coach's attention and maybe bump him up the lineup a couple a little bit because he is working really hard to be an NHL player, and that was just a really nice goal. Nice pass by Baines. I'll give him credit for that too. And but Carlson with the finish, with the nice move to deke out Wedgwood and put it by him. Sherwood, too bad he didn't bury that one on the breakaway. But nice to see him. Nice to see us getting behind their defense a little bit. We're going to need to capitalize more on those for sure, though, because obviously the Avs are very scary. I would not want to spend 2 minutes on the penalty kill against that power play. It shocks me that power play doesn't have better numbers. But I expect that to change as this season goes on. Obviously, Landeskog has been out for a while and is still getting back up to NHL speed. Nietzsche's, he's not necessarily new to the team, but they're still working out who's going to be the guy on that power play. And I think there's almost too much star talent. But you can see the difference of balanced talent when you look at the two lineups and utilizing people to their strengths. And that's something that we have a more balanced lineup tonight. You can see some cycles kind of starting down low a little bit more. As the period went on, that PD line started to kind of get some chemistry going. Kane's still, the guy's just all over the ice. Can he just play one position? He just gets in the way of everybody else when they're trying to play the puck, and it's just frustrating as all heck to watch that guy play hockey. Let me tell you, for all the good he does so much bad now that I can't handle watching him anymore. It's just really getting old, and I hope that he's one of the first veterans that is on an expiring contract to go, because he sure hasn't done enough to warrant being extended in my books. So we will see what happens.
I'm going to give an up to Baines as well. I know we kind of talked about Carlson, but Baines did, outside of the assist that he got, he also just kind of looked like a guy who should be in an NHL lineup for once, which is something I don't think we've really seen from him all year. So good to see. I was a little concerned, obviously, that Sasson was not with his usual line mates, but looked like the Ratu, Carlson, Baines line was causing some troubles, and it didn't look like they were protecting them at all either. So it looks like in the Mile High City, where obviously the auction going to be a little more thin, looks like Foote is happy to roll all four of his lines right now, which will do good, because as you mentioned in chat earlier, for anyone who didn't see it, the Avs did have a bunch of players who were sick yesterday, so taking advantage of that would be good for the Canucks to do by rolling the lines tonight.
For sure. And you have to roll the lines in Colorado anyways. You're at that higher elevation that you're not used to playing in, especially early in the season. You do get winded quicker, so I was getting a little nervous when that one line got stuck out there for a minute and a half, because you just start feeling the legs start to burn, and you just want to get off the ice as quick as you can. But you can see the Avs. They practice in that. They do training camp in that. They're there. They live there. So they have an advantage. Their home ice is a big advantage, especially the first 2 months of the season.
Yeah. So the period ends on a down because of P.O. Joseph, which you already talked about. Because that's
yes, absolutely. We give it down to POJ. I don't know why he's in the lineup. Maybe DPD's a part of a trade package or something, and they don't want him to get hurt. Who knows? That's just maybe a speculation on my part. There's no way for me to confirm that, so I'm just thinking it's as much as DPD hasn't had his greatest stuff this year, 2 games off in a row is a little bit of a question mark. I know everyone is kind of banged up, but obviously Pierre-Olivier Joseph doesn't offer the same defensive instincts that DPD has.
Yeah. Frank gets personal. So we did talk about the initial start of this spat with Michael Bublé going on the Donnie and Dolly show and saying, if Frank Saravelli is a Canucks insider, then the 40-year-old virgin is a porn star. So apparently Frank got a little upset about that. Can you tell us what he said to get personal against Michael Bublé?
Well, I don't even want to say it because it never should be said. Like, I mean, he just said that that's rich coming from someone who named his kid after the most overpaid player in the NHL. So not only did he go after Bublé's children, which just keep anyone's children's names out of your mouth.
Yep.
And you don't bring that up. Be a grown up about it, Frank. You're supposed to be a professional. I don't know how this guy is a voter for NHL awards. It blows my mind that he has any airtime whatsoever in this market is shocking to me. And he not only did that, but he also proved Bublé's point by saying something that is not true. For starters, Bublé's son was born in January 2016, a year and a half before EP40 was even drafted by the Vancouver Canucks. And Bublé made some jokes saying, oh yeah, I was a fan of Petey when me and my grandpa loved him when he was playing in Sweden, commenting on Saravelli's post there. But I mean, that and the most overpaid players in this league are both on the blue line in Edmonton. Everyone knows that. It's Evan Bouchard and Darnell Nurse. Those two are by far and away the most overpaid players in the NHL. Darnell Nurse, absolutely the most overpaid player in the NHL. Elias Pettersson, on top of all the defensive stuff he's been doing all season, he was a point per game player in November. He had 14 points in 14 games. So he is arguably in November, when a team was not producing around him, earning his money far and away, especially when people around the league, even Spittin' Chicklets, the most popular podcast in the hockey world, is talking about Selke Trophy for Elias Pettersson and saying they owe him an apology because he's clearly selling out for blocking shots and giving more to his team than they have been seeing from JT Miller, who by all accounts has been asked to not be invited to the U.S. Olympic team just based off his body language so far this year and his horrendous defensive play. So, I mean, if Frank wants to keep going after Pettersson because he made a bad take about him being a buyout candidate in the first month of this season because he doesn't understand, players needing time to get back to that confident goal scorer that they used to be, or he just doesn't actually watch enough hockey or know enough about hockey, because he doesn't strike me as someone who played a high level of competitive hockey at any point in his life. And pretty much everywhere he goes, he burns bridges. I mean, there's not a lot of people that are fans of him. There's not a lot of shows that will even have him on anymore. So I really don't have a lot of time for Saravelli. Anytime he says anything about the Canucks, I take it with a grain of salt, because a lot of it just seems like personal vendetta stuff, and I don't understand it. He needs to be more professional, and he really should release a statement apologizing and saying he messed up and should not have brought a child into this. It's a nothing feud. Like, Bublé was just making a joke. Take a joke. You're a grown-up, Frank.
You're a 60-year-old man, Frank. Take a joke. Oh, wait, he's 37.
There's only one silver fox in these parts, and it's me.
All right, let's move on to another out-of-shape person that we don't like. Aquilini. Oh, I'm sorry. I almost made you spit your drink out. That's all right, though. One thing... Canucks fans are always like, why the heck do the Canucks start winning when they should? Like, end of the year, they're in a spot to get like a top 5 pick. Suddenly they start winning. Well, Thomas Drance just put out an article, and I'm going to bring this up for everyone to see, where he essentially confirms that it says, for whatever reason, winning late in the year that has mattered significantly to Vancouver ownership, to the point that it was explicitly communicated as an important benchmark to previous Canucks head coaches. Winning down the stretch has been a priority to the club in the seasons when Vancouver's hope of making the playoffs are dim or non-existent. The notion that the club's long-term best interests would obviously be best served by losing meaningless games down the stretch to enhance its draft position isn't one that the organization has granted any quarter during the Aquilini era. Are you surprised?
No, all about money. We all know that it's about money. That doesn't mean necessarily that management isn't allowed to build the team that they want to build, right? Like there's a difference between losing because you want to lose and just playing hard because you want to keep selling tickets for the last, 5 home games of the season. Because let's face it, if the team is playing like garbage and everyone knows they're going to finish poorly, ticket sales might not be so great for those last few games. And to Aquilini, that matters more than a couple extra spots in the draft pick, because as an owner, he doesn't think those spots matter, or maybe he thinks his management can trade up in the draft and it's just easy, right? I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of why specifically, other than it's a money thing to put more butts in seats to finish off the year. It's the same reason why he's okay with limping into the first round of the playoffs and getting blown out, because he gets 2 extra games that put money in the pocket, especially playoff games. And it's really frustrating to a point where you just wish it would tip a little more into wanting to win. The best owners around the league are the ones that care about winning just as much as they care about making money, right? Making money is the secondary benefit. The reason they own a hockey team is because they love the sport and they love winning. And so until he either turns that corner or we have new ownership, we may just have to wait for a GM to kind of catch lightning in a bottle and get lucky at a draft lottery or get lucky in a trade. Or, as exhausting as it sounds, it's been the MO as a Canucks fan. I mean, even early in your pregame when you were talking about Milan Hajduk, like it just gives you nightmares about those years in the 2000s where he's running through the Canucks. And I'm pretty sure he's one of those draft picks that the Canucks could have had, if I'm not mistaken. So there's just so many of those guys that end up around the league where we just had years of crappy scouting. And if you're newer to the team, if you're a post 2011 fan, you don't realize how rough it was for a bit there, drafting prospects or lack thereof, especially after the Sedins. There really wasn't much coming up through the juniors, through the minors of drafted talent. It was a lot of unsigned guys or finding diamonds in the rough like Alex Burrows or Kevin Bieksa and guys like that. So it doesn't surprise me at all. Like, it's not a shock to see this quote put out by Drance, but I just wish for better. The fans deserve better. The city deserves better. And the players themselves deserve better.
Major General of the $2 dono, Joe and back. Everyone knows Sarah Valley hates the Canucks. That is true. Yeah, he does. So we hate him too. It's a mutual thing. Hoglander back at practice, but Demko's not. So good news. Hoglander's back. Non-contact jersey skating today, but seems like he's already bringing that energy. How excited are you to see him back?
Oh, super excited, obviously. But again, I'm hesitant to jump up and down and scream and shout because I don't know how he's going to be deployed. And I don't want to get into another rant about deployment. Enough of the local analysts are now finally starting to figure out as well. It's become a pretty hot topic around town. I mean, even Drance had a rant about that this morning on the radio saying, are guys getting lost in the shuffle? He brought up Reichel last game, only having 5 minutes in ice time. That's not running through your lines and it happens more often on the road that we see guys kind of just getting pushed out of getting ice time, and there's nothing really in the game that says, oh, they deserve to be benched and stuff like that. So I'm super excited because I love Höglander and the energy he brings, and I'm excited to see him unleashed from a Talkit offense. But I worry that he's not going to be put in the right position to succeed with his skill set, because that seems to be right now what's going on with this coaching staff. And for me, I'm honestly wondering if it's maybe Foote deferring to his assistants too much. I think he just needs to say, I'm the head coach and I want to see this lineup tried, because we've heard him say publicly, like, Reichel should be a winger. Then put him on the wing. You're the head coach. Why hasn't he played a game on the wing? And that, to me, tells me that he doesn't have confidence in his ability as an offensive guy. So he's deferring too much to his assistants. But he's a hockey guy. He's instinctively understands the game. So if you have a gut feeling, try it as a head coach. That's how you're going to learn. That's how you're going to get better. So for me, that's what I'd like to see. And obviously, Matt Damon will have to wait.
Yeah, every time. Matt Damon, we'll talk about it. They haven't even started the game yet, so not much to say. But yeah, the Canucks will be playing against the Calgary Wranglers, getting started here any minute now down there in Abbotsford. So we'll keep you guys updated on that as well. Dustin, enjoy the second and third period, and we'll talk again soon, brother.
You as well. Talk to you post game.
Dustin Boydell, the Silver Fox, stopping by to say hi. Second period should be getting on your way any minute here. 1-1 tie after one period. Second period about to get underway. They are all lined up at center ice. Canucks win the opening faceoff. Hughes passes the puck through the neutral zone. Canucks dump it deep. Lekkerimäki moves in on the forecheck. McKinnon first one back onto it. Plays it up the boards, far side. Hughes picks it up in the neutral zone, being pursued by Natchez. Natchez still pursuing Hughes. Hughes passes for Kane. Kane with a pass off some shin pads. Back into the Canucks zone. Hughes picks it up behind his own net. Natchez harassing him. Hooks him. No call. Puck goes down deep. Pettersson tries to keep it deep. Passes the puck over for Lekkerimäki. Lekkerimäki up the boards, back to the blue line. Myers puts it down low. Puck behind the net. P.O. Joseph then tries to put it down the boards behind the net. And McKinnon will skate it up. Now P.O. Joseph pursues him. Oh, and good work. Hughes comes up and hits McKinnon. Actually stops him from skating out of the zone. Oh, no, it was Sherwood. It's like, that doesn't seem like a Hughes thing to do, but Sherwood hitting McKinnon. And then the play stops because I think it might have gone off something at the Colorado bench, or are they calling it a too many men? I think they might be calling it a too many men because it hit McKinnon as going back to the bench. Are they going to make it? McKinnon just taking down Sherwood. Sherwood gives McKinnon a good chop too. So it does look like the Canucks are going to a power play. So it will probably be too many men, which is interesting. So power play for the Canucks, first one of the game. It will be too many men on the ice, yeah. Puck won by Colorado. DeBrus picks it up at his own blue line, plays it across for Hughes. Puck skips right by him. Good thing Pettersson was coming back. Too many humans on the ice, folks, says Jake Stakes Hockey. Too much man? Yep. Quinn Hughes dumps the puck back to his own blue line. Pettersson skates onto it. He'll bring it in. Skates across the blue line. Stops up. Plays it down the boards. Back to Petey on the blue line. He plays it across for Hughes. Hughes down the boards to Pettersson. Pettersson across for Lekkerimäki. Bobbles the puck for a minute. Now he passes back for Hughes. Hughes puts it down low for Besser. Besser puts it just wide of the net. Good move on the sideboards and just put it wide. Now Pettersson half boards, plays down low for DeBrus. DeBrus tries to work it out front for Besser, and the puck gets tipped away from him. Now Quinn Hughes skates into his own zone. He'll pick it up. Quinn Hughes drops the puck. Pettersson skates onto it, plays it across the blue line. Besser plays it down. DeBrus throws it around behind the net. Lekkerimäki skates onto it, flips it behind the net, intercepted there by a Avalanche player. Now the Avalanche will just be happy to pin it to the boards. Canucks play back to the line for Hughes. Hughes puts it down the boards for Lekkerimäki, who plays it down for Besser. Besser puts it out front. Stick there by the Colorado Avalanche. Keep it in. or keep it out of their net. And then Avs will win a battle on the boards and throw it all the way down the ice with Lankinen stopping it behind his net. Canucks are 0 for 11 in their last 2 games on the power play. Canucks bring it in. Second power play unit's out now. Kane lets it go back to Hughes. Hughes puts it in front. Sherwood tips it on net, but tipped it high and wide. Now he'll have it on the blue line. Pass across for Hughes. Hughes plays it across the far side for Hronek. Into the middle for Sherwood with a one-timer. Kane plays it back to the blue line for Hughes. Hughes skates the blue line. Dekes back to the middle. And then the penalty's over. Hughes gets a shot to the front of the net. And Colorado will play it all the way down the ice. Lankin will come out. And Lankinen will just stay behind his own net for the moment. Leaves it there for Hronek. Hughes will go off after being out for the whole power play. Now Hronek waiting behind his net. Oh no, Hughes is still out there, isn't he? The fans are booing now. Hronek throws it up to the blue line. It goes. Now the puck comes back in the neutral zone. Colorado plays it right up to Nathan MacKinnon, streaking in. Shot to the front of the net. Lankinen makes a save. Puck goes to the corner on the far side. Back to the blue line. Pass across. Back over to the boards for MacKinnon. He skates back to the blue line. Shoots it towards the front of the net. Goes off a leg and wide. On the near boards. Natchez throws it towards the net. Tipped on net. Doesn't get there though. And now the Canucks will change. Wedgwood comes out of his net like he's Blevins or something. Just joining the show. What's up, James C. Kirk? Live long and prosper, James. Welcome back. Lou Ankinen. Sorry, I can just Google. Ooh, shot to the front of the net. Lankinen makes another save. Pettersson plays it off the boards. Puck into the middle. Kane loses the puck. Now it's offside, so the Canucks will have to tag up. But the play goes all the way down into the Canucks zone. Nelson loses the puck on the half boards. The Canucks will chop it up to the neutral zone. Kane goes for a change. So does Leckermacki. Avs played up. Intercepted by Petey. And he'll get it up to the neutral zone. Colorado plays it back in their own zone. Wouldn't miss your show, brother. Thank you very much. Lankinen steers the puck to the side. Pettersson picks it up in his own zone. The only member of his line that's still out there. Now he'll go for a change. DeBrus plays it to the side. Myers plays it back for Marcus Pettersson. They chop the puck down into the Colorado zone. Picked up there, spinning and passing all the way up to the other blue line. Looks like they came in offside, though, so 14:39 left to go in the second period. If you keep donating, Russell and Dustin will soon be able to afford to buy the team. Yes! Donate to save the team. Russ and Dust. Hunter, we got to get ahead of Toronto in the standings. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Hey, Duke and Deadmarsh. Yeah. Good work by Hronek just to stay with MacKinnon. That's how you defend. You just stay on him. Towngate. Yep. A lot of Avatar ads on TV lately. Yep. They spent a lot of money on that movie, so they need to advertise it so people will go see it. Puck all the way down. Vilander racing back in his own zone, pokes it away. Colorado comes out with it, passed in front, and they can't get the shot off. Now Carlson puts it up the boards for Ratu, who chips it down deep. Baines moves in on the forecheck, gets there first, gets the stick on it, keeps the puck, but his stick is facing the wrong way. Down from the blue line goes, was that Myers or Hronek? Puck up. Yeah, it was Hronek. Oh my God. Puck gets flipped out now. Hughes interacts with a little body check on his man, and he'll take the puck in his own zone. Now Hughes plays it up for Sherwood. Sherwood plays it across for Hughes. Hughes has a bounce on him. Just sidesteps a hit from Natchez. Hughes passes up for Sherwood. He loses the puck. Played to the side by Burns. Shot to the front of the net. Wedgwood makes a glove save, and he'll hang on to it with 13:40 left to go in the second period of play. I cried a lot because of the Avs and Patrick Waugh. Laugh out loud. Yep. We keep on talking about it. Let's bring him up. Yeah, so this is the team we're talking about. So this is the Colorado Avalanche, the 95-96 Colorado Avalanche. They just came out of Quebec. In 82 games, they won 47 and 25. The next year, they won 49 games and lost 24, right? The next year was a down year for them. They only won 39. Then we're back up to 44, 42, 52, 45, 42, 40, 43, right? Like, all the way through this part was when they had, right? But it's also won the Stanley Cup, won the Stanley Cup. So they won 2 Stanley Cups. At least. Back to the bar. Oh yeah, I wanted to get the Abby game on my screen somewhere too. The reality is Aqua is rich, but has 1.1 billion net worth. Is small beans compared to Stan Kronik's 12 billion. Yeah. Forsberg, Sakic were beauticians. Yep. True, Swervin. Yep. Hunter's right. Aquaman's rich, but he's not rich among billionaires. Yeah, that's why he's so cheap. Aquaman has small beans. Yep. Peter Forsberg. I think Yager still is. Forsberg, top suite ever. He's up there for sure. Yager plans to die on the ice. Yep. Coaching. Zach's just got some goals in chat, probably for Toronto. The Toronto game over. Toronto wins 4-1 against the defending Stanley Cup champions. Hey, look at that. Look at that, Zach. Your team won. Back to the bar. Canucks win the draw on their own in the Colorado zone, but they win it so well it splits the D and goes all the way down the ice. Myers picks it up there behind his own net. He's got Marcus Pettersson out there. So they haven't even gone with Vilander and P.O. Joseph are being used sparingly. Myers with a pass out to the neutral zone, tipped into the Av zone. And they're going to call that icing because the tip happened from the Canucks' own side of center. Learn the rules! Dollywall said on Twitter recently that Hoglander wasn't close yet, if I'm not mistaken. What he said was he is more, because when he originally got injured, that shouldn't be icing. The refs need to learn the rules. Yeah, there should not be icing. McKinnon loses the faceoff to Camp. Myers throws it around the boards, ends up going up, out to the blue line, and squeaks just out. And it's ice. Oh, it's offside now. Yeah, the puck just squeaked out. I don't know if it was actually out, but the linesman made the call anyways. What they meant to say, Fangirl, was that when he originally was diagnosed with the injury, they said it would be 8 to 10 weeks. And what they're actually end up saying is that it's more like going to be 10 weeks. Kampf gets waved out of the draw. I feel bad for Reichel, says Hunter. Besser wins the draw on a winger win. Pass up the neutral zone. Skirts into the Colorado zone, but no icing. Taves plays it all the way down the ice. Lankinen lets it go. Kampf plays it behind the net. We got a broken stick now. Whose stick is that? Or is it not a broken stick? If something else went flying, what the hell was that? McKinnon falls down, which you don't see very often, loses an edge in the corner. Marcus Pettersson picks it up, plays it up the boards. Besser in the middle, plays in the middle for Kampf. Now Hronek plays it up to the other blue line for Sherwood, who dumps it in, takes the hit to make the play. Oof, Cook. Yeah, laugh out loud. I'd like to see Cook as a coach for entertainment purposes. This is Gary Wiseman. All right, this is what we're going to do. Oh, my God. Colorado misses the net. The Canucks suddenly had a odd man rush coming back the other way, and Vilander played it a little crazy. Not going to lie to you guys. But luckily enough, the puck went wide and out of the zone. Now Hughes can't get the puck up past Landeskog. Landeskog plays it over for Nelson. Nelson back for Landeskog. Puck out front. And one too many passes there, I think. Right in front. Colorado had a chance to shoot the puck, and they did not. Puck on the half boards now. Ends up squirting by Nelson. Landeskog skates onto it, far side. He gives the puck away to Ratu. Ratu falls. Tries to put puck over for Baines. Puck squirts in the middle of the slot. This is absolute anarchy in the Canucks zone right now. Baines takes it off the skates. Colorado now falls. Are they playing like on concrete or something? I just saw 7 players fall. Now Bain's in behind the net. He falls down. Can't get the puck out. Colorado plays to the middle. Shot to the front of the net. Deflects wide. Nelson plays it back up to the blue line. Malinska. Gerard throws it down. Ends up going off of a skate. High and off the glass. Puck in front. Blocked by Baines. Baines breaks his stick on the play. Avs come up with it. Canucks have now been pinned in again. Hughes has been out there for a minute and a half. But the Colorado Avalanche do the Canucks a favor and pass the puck down to the blue line and ends up going all the way down the ice. Pettersson picks up the puck, battling for it. Puck in behind the net. Lekermaki in on the forecheck. Canucks in their own zone. Puck gets dumped in by Colorado. Myers picks it up, chops it up the boards, intercepted there. Colorado plays it in the middle, back to the blue line, shot to the front of the net. Lankinen makes a save and hangs on to the puck. No rebound there. You'll love to see it. Rusty and Dusty. Rusty and Dusty. Cook is a GM for the Vernon Vipers junior team. Not sure he is coaching as well right now. Finally, PP time. There we go. Finally, an Avalanche penalty. Yeah, we didn't score on it. No need to apologize, Calvin and Charlie. I thought maybe you heard he was coaching as well. Laugh out loud. Major General. Go, Canucks, go. Go, Canucks, go. Far too many humans. Jake takes hockey. Jake takes hockey. Jake takes hockey. Good game, says Zach. Gary Wiseman. Jake takes hockey. Good gender neutral phrase. Sassone gets waved out for some reason, even though Nelson jumped. 10:19 left to go in the second period. Avs control off the faceoff. Pass to the middle. McKinnon throws it on net. Goes just wide. Almost bounced out front. Nietzsche's plays it down the boards. Now Colorado. Nietzsche's puts it back to the blue line for Makar. Into the corner. Into the middle. Back to the blue line. Makar gets checked by DeBrusk. DeBrusk stays with him and pokes it away from him. Harassing him all the way down into the Colorado zone. Now Drew O'Connor skates in. He'll get it on the forecheck. But the Canucks can't come up with it. They're behind the net. Sassone got in. Now Colorado comes out. Pass at the blue line. Nietzsche's. Deeks to the middle. Taken away there. Good work there by Hronek to stay with Nietzsche's. Puck skips out to center. Colorado picks it up there. Makar in his own zone. Taking his sweet time. Waiting for his team to change. Running into McKinnon. It must feel like getting smacked by a fridge. I would think that's an accurate assessment. Yeah. Vancouver forces it out to the neutral zone. Colorado brings it right back in. Now they ring it around the boards up the near side. Picked up in the corner. Back to the blue line. Shot down low. Oh my God. I think that might have gone off the side of the net. Deflected off some legs. Sherwood leaves the puck behind. Gives it back to Colorado. They'll ring it around the boards. Back to the blue line. Picked up there by Burns. Burns throws it in front. And then trying to cover the puck, Lankinen actually gives it a little chop out of the zone. Now Sherwood dumps the puck in deep. Comp moves in on the forecheck. Hits his man. Jars the puck free, but Colorado will play it behind their own net. Then they'll go for a change. Haha, that's where the world's headed, eh, Gary? Laughing and crying. Major knows how I feel about apologizing Canadians. Sorry. Pettersson tries a move, gets checked. Now in the corner, Drury skates up the boards. Pettersson tries to take it away from him. Myers now working on his man in the corner. Landeskog turns back down into the corner. Myers. Landeskog now skates out through the faceoff circle far side. Pass in the middle. Good save by Lankinen on a one-timer. Another one chopped. Kane picks it up. He'll start out. He's got Lekermaki with him. Kane cuts to the middle. Deeks to the backhand. Tries to throw it through the slot. Hughes puts it back to the front for Sassone. He takes a shot. And now lead pass out for Colorado. They try and play it down low. Can't. Sassone throws a hit. Can't get the puck. Now Hughes will knock the puck down, but it'll be a high stick. And they'll blow the whistle. Did the Canucks even get a shot on that power play? I don't know. I don't think so, says Jason. Thanks, Jason. That's not good at all. KJ Brazy, I got prescribed pain pills, but I don't want to take them. Can I just take them back to the pharmacy? Absolutely, you can. Yeah, that is the best thing you can do, actually, is to take your old medication back to the pharmacy because they'll dispose of it properly. Let me guess, boring PP. Yep. Anyone know last PP was scored? When was the last time the Canucks scored a power play goal? I'll see if I can find out for you. The last time they scored a power play goal was on November 26th against the Anaheim Ducks. They have failed to score in their last 2 games. So they were, and look at this too. They were on a good streak too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in a row. They put the puck in the net on the power play. 2 of those games, they had 2 power play goals. But yeah, they have not scored since November the 26th. So they've been shut out 11 power plays in the last 2 games. Gotcha, casket brain. Hello, Russell and everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. What's up, Mohammed? Nice to see ya. Evelyn's out here. I know we all love the 2011 Canucks, but they had a very high jerk per 60. Yeah, they did. They had a lot of jerks. Oh, Blackwood's coming into the net. So Wedgwood's leaving the game. So Blackwood's now coming in for some reason. Interesting. Maybe, yeah, there was the save on Sasson, which is a crazy one. Yeah, you're right, Hunter. $2 dono, new goalie. Yep, we got the other wood in net now. We've gone from Wedgwood to Blackwood. Canucks win the draw in their own zone. Flip the puck out to the neutral zone. Colorado bats it down. I think Nathan McKinnon just had his own player shoot the puck into his face. That's kind of funny. Colorado picks it up in their own zone. Canucks got to get some shots now. Puck through the neutral zone. Natchez with a shot goes high and wide off the end boards. Kampf puts it over for Marcus Pettersson, plays it up the boards. Vassar plays it to the neutral zone. Carlson out there now. Looks like we're in the middle of a change. Thank you very much for the $2 dono, Hunter. Donating to Dobby's College Education Fund. Yeah, Blackwood in net. Carlson chops the puck down, tries to glove it down. Can't come up with it. Sasson interacts with McKinnon. Hughes picks it up in his own zone. $2 dono for Major General. Light it up on the new goalie. 5 goals. O'Connor brings it in and loses it immediately. Good stick there by Sasson. Now Hronek picks it up in his own zone. Thank you very much for the $2 dono, Major. Look at that. We got Major and Hunter both dating $2 right there. You love to see it. Colorado in. Deeks scores. Suddenly they have a breakaway towards the front of the net, and the oldest man in the NHL, Brock Nelson, scores a goal. The wrong Brock scored. Nelson got him behind the defense and rips it past. Avatar is Pocahontas. That is correct. Why are you doing that, Quinn Hughes? Can someone explain to me why Quinn Hughes pinched up on that? Colorado scores. Quinn Hughes pinches again. That's the exact same way that they got scored on a couple games ago because Quinn Hughes pinched up in the neutral zone for no reason. Landeskog gets his 8th assist of the year. Colton gets his 9th. And Nelson scores for Colorado. Quinn Hughes defensively sucks ass. Swear jar. Pettersson fending his man off. Now another Pettersson comes in to help, but even 2 Petterssons couldn't come up with the puck. Brett Burns throws the puck towards the net. Puck ends up going wide, in behind the net. EP40 flips the puck out into the neutral zone. Colorado picks it up. They'll flip it back down into the Canucks zone. Round behind the net. Kane picks it up off the boards and he'll flip it down the ice towards Wedgwood Blackwood. And then Blackwood plays it. I haven't started the clock yet. 5:07 left to go. 5 minutes left to go now. Canucks chop the puck out. It's off the glass and out. Off the glass and out. Russ, because Canucks. Yeah, I believe that, Hunter. Jason Nager, the NHL is scripted. Boo! No, fangirl, geez. Canucks, I only need to step away to take a bathroom break, and I come back to opponent just scored. Yep. Split up Hughes and Aronik. We play better when they're on different lines. Could be. Boo, can we please get 2 immediately? Thank you. Old hag, yep. Swear jar, swear jar, swear jar, swear jar. Canucks uncensored. Boo! 4:20 left to go in the second period. Damn it, says Keith. What's up, Keith? Welcome back, my dude. Nice to see you. Chicken butt, says Jason Nagra. Wedgie coming out for Sherwood steals the puck and fires it towards the net. And Blackwood just gloves it. Sherwood shoots on Blackwood because Wedgwood wasn't available. Yes, sir. Says Jake 6. KJ Brazy, sorry about that, says Hachiko. Bad future going to have try out some other portal. Thomas, can you find me another portal that we can jump through? Thanks. Welcome back, Thomas. Nice to see you, my dude. My hands are so sweaty. The Canucks are letting the Avs get way too much pressure. Honestly, feel bad for Lankinen. Wedgwood has been chilling all game. Yeah, Jason, you're right. He's chilling on the bench now. You can tell everyone what happened to me, Russell. So everyone who doesn't know, Carly got stabbed by a needle, or got stabbed by a needle who she didn't know where it was from. So she had to go and get tested. But luckily, Carly has come back and been has no major diseases as a result of being stuck by a needle, which is terrible. So everyone send your love over to Carly because she got very scared for a minute because you don't know what kind of diseases you can pick up. 2140. Thomas Frombrook asks, have the Canucks won any cups yet? Then he goes back to his nap. Oh, 2140 and Thomas is still waiting for a Canucks cup. That's terrifying. That is terrifying. Need to be under the knee though. Sorry, you're a Sharks fan, says KJ. LFG, go Canucks, go! KJ Brazy, check the standings. Blackwood's going in cold, fire some shots on him. Yep, and they haven't yet. They haven't got a single shot on him yet. New goalie, why is that? Looks like Wedgwood might be hurt. Hachiko, that's crazy, says Calvin99 Charlie, laughing and crying. Jason Nagra's like, Hunter. What? Says Dijon Mustard. What's up, Dijon Mustard? Nice to see ya. Cause other Peony blows chunks. Segmina, we are so weak at center. That is absolutely true. Too many Woods, says Gary Wiseman. The Woods. Go Vancouver. Jason Nagra. Hey guys, guess what? What? Puck, says Milosh. Swear jar, says Keith. Colorado brings it in. Shot to the front of the net. Lankinen will glove it and hang on for a whistle. Avs score. 69 in chat, dude. Nice. 69, dude. Major General hype. Hugh Sherwood. LFG. That's my number in Chell. 69, dude. Boo, says Fangirl. Isn't Blackwood just BBC? Laugh out loud, JK. Ha ha ha. Sherwood, are we serious? Calvin and Charlie is face palming. Avs win the draw. Shot goes wide. Chopped up off the boards. I don't even know if the Canucks have gotten over center. Canucks bring it in. Shot to the front of the net. Hughes doesn't get the shot off. He gets checked from behind by Brock Nelson. Now Brock Nelson brings it back the other way. Pass down low. Shot to the front of the net. Saved by Lankinen. Hronik skates onto it. Now he'll play it up. Besser and Hughes are in on the a rush. So Hughes is a forward now, apparently. He's in on the forecheck behind the net. Avs will pick it up, flip it out to center. And now the Avs come in offside. Otherwise, it would have been a 2-on-1 because Quinn Hughes was still in the offensive zone. Hashtag make Civs great again. Make Civs great again. Make Ives great again. Make Civs great again. Huh. Canucks lose the face-off just outside their own zone. Is it Civs? Make Civs great again? Dang it! No Napples for me. Bean trying this portal thing like alternative realities, but Nucks in every damn one can't win the cup. Only been blowing up. Yep, that sounds about right. Do you believe in alternate realities? If you do, let me know if you find a universe where the Canucks have won a cup. Natchez passes down the boards. McKinnon drops the puck. Burns back for McKinnon. McKinnon shoots it towards the front of the net. Langdon makes the save, and he'll hang on to it with 2:22 left to go in the second period. Hey, Chico says people's first. Puck Hughes trying for goal. Swear jar. $5 dono. Thank you, Hunter. Yeah, I know it's pretty ridiculous for me to say that I'm upset that Hughes is in the offensive zone, but I've been really upset with his defensive play lately. Hunter with a $5 dono. We love to see it. Thank you very much for donating to Dobby's College Education Fund. Avs win the draw. Puck flipped down in behind the net. Sasson ties up with his man, and then whoever he won the face-off with. Now DeBrusk picks it up. DeBrusk over the blue line. Plays it out front, right through the slot. No one could get a stick on it. Now Colorado picks it up. They'll skate out to the neutral zone. Hronek immediately intercepts it. DeBrusk now passes across for Sasson. They move in 2-on-3. Passing across for man coming off the bench. Puck to the front. Oh, and a tip just wide. Good play down low by Drew O'Connor down for DeBrusk, and DeBrusk tipped it just wide. Now he'll pick it up behind the net, skate up the far side boards. Stops up, gets pinned to the boards, kicks at the puck. Now Colorado flips it off the glass, ends up getting knocked down. Canucks take their man down, and the puck gets knocked to the front of the net. Dribbles wide. Sure, we couldn't get a stick on it. Hughes spins at the blue line. I don't know how the Canucks didn't get a penalty on that, by the way. Kampf in behind the net. Tries to play it up. Has his head down. Tries to chop it back to the blue line. Ends up just giving it away. So Kampf, the offensive black hole, does what he does and screws up a good chance. So the defensive pairs are rotating now. We got Quinn Hughes and Vielander out there now. 1 minute left to go in the period. Kampf down the boards, near side. Plays it back up the boards for Sherwood, who plays it across for one of the Canucks defensemen who took a one-timer. The camera, looks like that was Myers. Now Colorado suddenly coming down in the zone. Landeskog picks it up, and they play it out front, and Colorado scores because the Canucks are in a spin cycle, and Landeskog plays it over for McKinnon, and with less than a minute left to go in this period, once again, the Canucks have given up a goal, and the Colorado Avalanche lead 3-1 now. I don't know what the defensive coverage is terrible. Marcus Pettersson dives rather than staying on his feet. Kampf is just floating through the middle of the ice. Doesn't take a man. My God. Canucks win the draw. Back for Myers. Myers plays across for Pettersson. Marcus Pettersson plays it up. Tipped in. They throw it towards the front of the net. But that one gets taken down. McCarr loses the puck. Baines gets onto it. Leaves it there for Carlson. Carlson plays it back to the blue line. Shot to the front of the net by Marcus Pettersson. Knocked down. Myers knocks it down with his glove. He'll pick it up, throws it towards the net. Goes wide. Carlson throws it towards the net. Ends up going off the side of the net. Canucks work it out front. but they can't do anything to get it onto the net. And we go to the second intermission with the Canucks now trailing by 2. Carly, thanks everyone in chat. I'm okay, still waiting for more text. Dig in, says Swervin. Foot needs to be fired. He ruined the team. Thomas is like, swear jar, swear jar, swear jar, swear jar, swear jar. All right, let's get Jake Stakes Hockey on here. Yeah, you're right, brutal. Okay, Jake Stakes Hockey. Let's get him on the line. Turn down the volume on my TV as it is distracting. Perfect. Got Jake's face. Now let's make sure we got Jake's voice too. Perfect. This should all be good now. All right. You know and love him from all of his astute observations in chat, such as the Vancouver Canucks are a hockey team that play in Vancouver. Without further ado, hopefully to bring some levity to this intermission, Jake Six Hockey.
How's it going, buddy? It's good to see you again.
Nice to see you, my dude. How you doing? How you hanging in there?
I mean, I missed the last couple games, honestly, thank goodness. Busy weekend for me, and I don't even think I watched the highlights, so I'm a little bit behind here. I saw the Anaheim game, and then now I'm watching this, and McKinnon looks good, huh? Mm-hmm. He looks all right this season.
He might make it in this league.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or is there like absolutely no rhyme or reason to the Canucks defensive structure? It always seems like there's at least 2 people pressing L1 and R1 on their controllers to just dive, right? Like, is that what you're seeing?
Yeah, they seem like they're kind of all over the place, in my opinion. I don't know. I hate to keep going back to it, but it's Evander Kane at all times. I can't stop watching him now. Like, he just looks so freaking lost out there. Like, I saw it in Dustin. Like, Dustin pointed it out too. I mean, we all see it, right? Like, it's not nothing. It's just like I can't stop watching it now. Like, just watching him on the ice, and I'm just shaking my head every time I see him now. Driving me nuts.
I agree with that. And that's the thing, right? So Hoglander back at practice today in a non-contact jersey, which means he's getting closer. So he's skating with the team. Do you think that Hoglander coming back in the lineup means Kane gets demoted off that top line? Or when Hoglander comes back, does Kane stay as the left hand on the top line there?
That's a great question. I have no idea. They should, right? I mean, might as well give it a shot. But also, you got to kind of ease someone in like Hoglander. He's been out for a while. But just anything other than that. I mean, I really hate to be a hater, but like when Tyler Myers was bad, you always find someone to pick on. Now I love Tyler Myers, but I'm not trying to. I'm just speaking what I see, and it's just so bad. So I'd love to see Hoglander up there for sure, of course.
Yeah. And I mean, the other one that really confuses me too, and I mean, me and Dustin have talked about deployment so much. Like, I don't really want to talk about this, but Linus Karlsson now scores seems like every other game, and somehow he's still on the 4th line. So what do you have to do in a foot team to get above the 4th line is my question. Like, does he have to murder someone on the ice, or what are your thoughts?
Right. Well, you know what? I'll look at it from a different direction. At least he's not getting sent out or up and down. And a lot of the time coaches will do that just for the sake. Like, look at DPD. I mean, I don't know if he's been playing fantastic lately, but I would sure as hell want him than PO there. Like, I don't know. Am I outlandish for thinking that way? I saw it earlier when you were announcing the lineup, and I'm like, why? Where is he? So yeah, I don't know.
Well, the crazy part is the Canucks skated in LA, so they actually stayed in LA because who doesn't want to spend a little extra time in California? And they skated, and they had DPD skating with Vilander for their practice, and then the game starts, and they don't do what they did in practice, and we've seen this a number of times this year. How the hell do you practice one way and then you just switch to something else for the game?
Yeah, it's quite bizarre now, isn't it? Like, it's like what's the whole purpose of that? And then they go into the game just feeling lost? Because, I mean, chemistry is obviously a thing. You practice with the people that you're on a line with, and you get to know each other, and then boom, let's switch it up before the game starts. I don't know what kind of strategy that is, but sounds kind of wild to me if you would ask me.
Anything I'd say, maybe it's just all mind games, right? They're like, hey, I know they're watching our practice. So we're gonna practice with these lines, then we're gonna come out with these lines.
Yeah.
It's gonna blow their minds. They won't know what to do.
Yeah. Let's freak them out, and then maybe they'll score more goals. I don't know.
So the poll question tonight is: will Jonathan Lekermacki score a goal while playing with EP40? We got yup, nope, maybe, or hat trick. Where did you vote?
I said absolutely yes on that, actually. I really did. I mean, we still have a whole period here, obviously, but I don't know about now, but I'm still hopeful for it. But he's that type of guy where he has that release. Like, I don't want to, like, I hate comparing it to people like this, but like kind of Bedard, he has, like, I was watching him, he has that same sneaky little release. And he can score out of nowhere. Like, if he has that chance, like I really think a nice Pedersen pass over to him, he has just a little bit of room, he can score those. So I do have a lot of hope for him to score a goal, honestly, tonight.
I don't think he has a shot yet tonight. Let's see. Does Lekermacki? No, Lekermacki does not have a shot yet tonight, but there haven't been many Canucks that have shots. Kiefer Sherwood has 5 shots. The Canucks,
out of 11?
They have 12 shots now. They've added another one somewhere. Oh. So he's got 5 of 12 shots, which is almost half of the entire team. Can we get him to donate blood and then just inject it into the veins of the other Canucks? Is that something we can do, or is that like medical malpractice?
I mean, I don't know if that I don't know if that's legal or whatever. I don't know, but I sure hope they do something like that. Could you imagine a team of just all Kiefer Sherwoods? Like, can someone do that on NHL right now, please? Like on Chell, and just try it out. I would love to see it.
Well, I feel like
there's Dobby.
Hey, Dobby. Can you say hi to Jake? Oh, what do you think?
Hi.
What do you think? He just came walking over, so I thought I'd pick him out.
I don't know where my cat is.
Quinn Hughes, apparently on the trading block. Are you in the we should trade Quinn Hughes to get maximum value for him, or like where are you sitting on him right now?
Oh man, if you would have asked me at the beginning of the year, I would have said absolutely not. Now I'm like, trade him. Trade him. I don't know, man. Like, thank goodness I don't have to make these decisions, because I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I know there's been a lot of good Canucks over time, but I think he's the best Canuck of all time. Yes, there's guys like Trevor Linden and blah, blah, blah. Yes, of course, it's a debatable topic. But if he's in that conversation, obviously he's a great player. So I think, what is he? Does he still have like a year and a half technically on that contract?
Yeah.
And then, so like, look at that value. He's at a 7-point-something cap, which is ridiculous. You could rebuild off of that, right? We all know that. And it's like, but is that what we're doing? Probably not, you know, like, and it's just like, I don't know what to think of this team anymore. Like, it's getting a little bit tiring. But you never know. Maybe they do retool and they keep Quinn, and then I'm completely wrong, right? Like, it's like, we'll leave it up to the professionals, I guess, right?
Well, if you're looking at like what you would be willing to accept for Quinn Hughes, like, are we talking like, do you want all futures, so like a bunch of prospects that aren't in the NHL and some picks, or do you want like a roster player and some picks, or like what kind of, like, in your mind, what are you thinking? You're like, this is what I need to get for Quinn Hughes to make it worth it.
I have no idea. I'll start off with a couple first rounders. First of all, couple first rounders, a couple of young prospects maybe. I don't want to get greedy, but you know, 3 first rounders wouldn't sound so bad. Like, everyone would be calling for like I don't know. It's Quinn freaking Hughes. Like, imagine Quinn Hughes going up for market, and everyone needs a Quinn Hughes on their team. You know, a Quinn Hughes is he's a guy that can bring you to the Stanley Cup Finals. So he's not cheap. So I put the value really, really high for him.
If you were to rate Quinn Hughes' defensive play this season from a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate it as?
I'll give it an 8. I've always defended him defensively. I think he's gotten a lot more flack than I never really understood it. I think he's great. Yeah, of course. I mean, I've noticed him and Philip Hronek, they sometimes kind of clash and, you know, let a breakaway go every once in a while, and that does drive me crazy. But I mean, I think he's solid. He just stays on the man, and I think he plays great defensively. I never understood why there was ever any flack on that. I don't think he's the best defensive defenseman in the world, but I think he does just fine.
The thing that's been happening recently, and I don't know if you've seen like the player charts that they put out on like Reddit and stuff. So it essentially ranks the players on like how good they are offensively and how good they are defensively. And usually what we get, and they call it, oh my God, Dobby, you're gonna knock something over here. Holy crap. They call him left corner Myers, because usually Myers is on the bottom left corner, which is the worst spot you can possibly be defensively. Lately, Quinn Hughes is like a +2 on the offensive side, but he's also a plus or a -2 on the defensive side. So is the cost benefit good enough if he's like, I mean, he was forechecking. Like I couldn't believe it. He was in on the forecheck, and that's when Colorado brings all the way back down and scores, because now you have a forward defending. So in that kind of situation, is the cost benefit good enough for Quinn Hughes to suddenly act like he's a right winger?
I get it. I get what like people say. I do understand, but like, and I understand like his shifts are kind of ridiculous. Like it still does linger on a little bit. Like, and it's something I would have never noticed until you brought it up. I was like, yeah, my goodness, he plays a lot, but like he's trying to do everything, and I don't really blame him, because I don't know, like, because like there wasn't a whole lot of offense going for a bit. Now, like, you know, when he was injured for a bit there, the Canucks were doing great, and you know what, my girlfriend was like, you know what, leave him out. I'm like, okay, relax, okay, like relax now, you know. I don't know, but he's trying to do a little bit too much. Yes, he shouldn't be jumping up and leaving a forward back as often as he probably does, honestly.
Well, I'll bring it up for everyone to see and for you to see as well. So he hasn't had any of his crazy shifts. The only crazy shift he had was one here. It was his second shift of the second period, and he was on the ice for 2 minutes and 35 seconds. That was his longest shift, which I believe was the power play. So I can kind of understand that, but I don't think I'm a fan. I'm actually not a fan of Quinn Hughes staying out for the entire power play, which you see the entire PP1 goes off and then PP2 comes on plus Quinn Hughes.
Right.
Are you okay with that? Or do you think, are you agreeing with me that he should probably just leave the ice to get some fresh legs out there?
I'm kind of 50-50. If it's a good hockey team, leave him out there. And the reason why I say that, because then they'll keep the offensive, you know, zone going, you know, like he would be fine. But the moment, you know, they're the Canucks. They're not going to do that. So it's like, eventually he's going to have to back check and, you know, play defense, and then he's stuck back there. It just doesn't work. It's a bit too much.
Fair enough. Canucks are down by 2 goals. The Avalanche, the most high-powered team that gives up the least amount of goals in the whole league. You got 1 period left. How are you feeling about the Canucks' odds of coming back in this game?
I don't know. I told myself at the beginning of this game that they were going to win, because they like to beat good teams. They just do that for some weird reason. They get our hopes up, and then they'll go play someone like the Buffalo Sabres and then get absolutely destroyed. So I'm still going to be optimistic. It's a good year to be optimistic for me, because I'm still believing in this team, and I'm going to say they're going to come out with the win tonight. Believe it or not.
So you're also saying they're still going to make the playoffs?
Absolutely not. Sorry, that's a little bit too far.
That's where the
too far,
optimism
Russell.
dies.
Too far.
So if you're picking the best player of the Canucks team right now so far through 40 minutes, who you're saying is the best Canuck so far?
Probably Kiefer Sherwood. I am liking. I'm loving Linus, whatever you call him. Carlson. I really like his game. The fact, like you said, he's been pushing and he should be getting off that bottom line. He's developing as you should develop as a young prospect like that. So I've been impressed with this game tonight, obviously with the goal, but Sherwood's kind of been buzzing all over the place.
So what we should do is put Sherwood and Carlson on the same line with Pettersson. That sounds like a good idea to me.
It sounds all right. Why not? Right? Why
not? Which member of the Canucks need to get a kick in the ass?
That's pretty. I mean, it's it's a pretty obvious one for me. Sorry, it's Evander Kane. Enough is enough. And like I said, I'm not trying to be a hater. Like I I was patient with him. I was trying not to say anything. You saw my Moonlander thing. I was trying to hype him up. I'm like, yes, and I'm starting to run out of patience now. Okay.
Well, you were ahead of the curve too, because I sent it to you. There was a tweet out. I think it's Tommy on Twitter is a big Canucks fan, and he's like, "Can't we just launch him to the moon?" And then as soon as I thought about that, I thought about your edit. It's like, Jake saw the future, and we're gonna shoot Evander Kane, and he's gonna become Evander Kane, the Moonlander.
I couldn't believe you found that either. When I opened it, I'm like, what? Like, is someone copying me? Like, what's going on?
Clearly, Tommy on Twitter is watching all your videos, so that's a good thing.
Obviously, he has to be. Yeah.
What can people expect to see on Jake Stakes Hockey coming up in the next little while?
Well, you know what? I got a couple things coming up. I just thought of it today. I do want to do my favorite player of every NHL team so far this season. That's something I want to pop out at some point. I don't know when. I have to do it not during a recap day because I don't want to post twice in one day. I don't know. It's just a thing of mine. But I'm just going to keep doing my recaps and just seeing where things go. And that's it.
Next up, 1,000.
Sorry?
Next stop, 1,000.
Yeah, get me there right now. You know what? Come on, everyone. Right now. Everyone in here.
So if anyone hasn't done it yet, I got a link in the description of this video to Jake Stakes Hockey channel. So go over, hit like, and subscribe on everything he's got going on over there. We're going to get this man up to 1,000 if it's the last thing we do.
Thank you so much, sir. I do appreciate it.
I appreciate you stopping by, Jacob, and enjoy the third period. I hope your prediction's right. The Canucks come out with a big win, because it would be hilarious too with how good the Avalanche have been playing.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, you have a great night, buddy.
Cool. Talk to you later, brother.
Take care.
Jake Stakes Hockey stopping by. Go check him out. Love the recaps. If you're sick of the straightforward nonsense that you get from the usual, like the Sportsnet recaps where they just like haphazardly chop a bunch of highlights together, if you want to see some comedy, some hilarious stuff that will make you chuckle as you cry as well about the Canucks. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll laugh, you'll cry. And yeah, make sure that you go and check it out. Jake Stakes Hockey on YouTube. Thanks for stopping by, my dude. Should be getting underway here in the third period of play pretty quickly. My link for the comments better be in the description also, Russ. Why are you so angry? Laugh out loud, JK! Let's go, Jake! Jake's better half. Shatsy! Big Mac, yo, fangirl, want to shoot the shit about doing a Super Bowl thing together with me this year? Oh, fangirl, Big Mac collab. You'll love to see it. W, Jake Stakes Hockey, Jake Stakes Hockey, Jake Stakes Hockey. Big Mac, Jake Stakes Hockey, Jake Stakes Hockey, Jake Stakes Hockey. Rod from Kamloops, Jake Stakes Hockey, Jake Stakes Hockey. Jake's Stakes, Jake Stakes. Thanks for having me on. As always, road to 1,000 starts now. Winky face. Winky face. All right, play is about to get back underway here. We'll reset the game clock. We'll update the thing so it says third period. Got Quinn Hughes and Cale Makar on the screen comparing the two best defensemen in the league. Face off at center ice. Can the Canucks come back against the best team in the NHL? Who scored for the Canucks, Callum? It was Linus Karlsson. Pettersson wins the draw. Back to Hughes. Hughes skates through his own zone, backhands it all the way up to PD, who puts it deep. Moving in on the forecheck is Baines. So Baines is out there with... So Pettersson is out there with Baines and Karlsson right now? What in the hell is going on? Pettersson plays it behind his own net for Hughes. Hughes plays it up for Baines. Baines over for Hronek. He brings it over the line. He shoots it towards the net. Tipped on net by Pettersson. Now Pettersson falls behind the net. Can't come up with the puck. Natchez getting harassed by P.O. Joseph, who's forechecking. Apparently, it's not just Hughes. The Canucks defense are all forechecking, apparently. Paragraph Pro, Lecker stumbled on that good chance where he wired it over the nets. He's going to get one in the third. I love to hear that one. Canucks dump it into the Avs zone. Besserin on the forecheck. Puck rung around the boards all the way out, down the ice. And it's no icing. I guess The linesman is blind and deaf. They want to be linesmen. Puck into the neutral zone. Besser dishes to the side. Lekermacki leaves it for Vilander. Vilander with a shot. Gets blocked. Now Vilander in the corner, digging the puck out, plays it back to the blue line. Carlson with a shot to the front of the net. Puck comes off the save up to Lekermacki on the near side boards. He plays it back for Kampf, who's on defense right now for some reason. Landeskog plays it up. Kampf intercepts it in the neutral zone. Vilander takes it back behind his own net. Need that Space Jam juice. Exactly, Andrew. Welcome, Andrew. Nice to see you. It exists. Big Woody. Hey, Dobby, says Fangirl. Full team of Big Woodies. Yeah, can you imagine? Dobby. Red Caribou. I just want to sleep. Canucks playing it through the neutral zone or through the slot. Hughes picks it up on the half board, skates back up towards the blue line, fires it towards the net, goes just wide of the net. I don't think Blackwood saw that one, but it went wide, so it didn't matter. Now Hronek gets turned around in his own zone. He'll come back and hit the Colorado player and on the forecheck. DeBrusque comes in to help too. Olofsson digging away. DeBrusque does well to keep him on the boards. Olofsson plays at the middle though. Nishushkin loses the puck at the blue line. Looks like he was passing back, but it jumped over Gerard's stick. Sasson now on the light forecheck. Puck down behind the net. Lankinen plays it up the boards. Gets knocked down there in front. The puck goes into the slot. Shot to the front of the net. Lankinen reacted late to that one, but uses his stick to direct it to the corner. Now Ratu gets beaten to the puck in the corner. He cross-checks his man down. Sherwood plays it in. The referee gets in the way. Canucks only have 13 shots so far. Dobby, says Thomas. And then Dijon Mustard's like, Dobby. And Big Mac's like, Dobby. Patterson in. Looks like they came into offside, though. Crisscrossing the line. I do not exist. Laugh out loud. Dobby. Need stars. Trade star for star. What did Edmonton get when they traded Wayne Gretzky away? I don't know. Kane has the puck in his feet. Has no idea where it was. Spun twice. Looked like an idiot doing it. Is it? So now it's Carlson, Kane, and Pettersson. McKinnon out from behind his own net. Gives the puck away in the high slot. Shot to the front of the net. They miss the net. Puck skips to the near side boards. Carlson plays it down behind the net. Back to the line for Hughes. Hughes plays it over Pettersson. Pettersson plays it down the boards for Kane. Kane can't accept the pass. Now Hronek pinches down. He'll ring it around the boards all the way past Hughes. I don't know how Hughes missed that one. 2C, 4 first rounders, a boat, 5 prospects, and an actual Orca. That's my Huggy trade requirements. Fair enough, Andrew. I think that's almost enough. Yeah, throw in a bag of pucks and a lifetime membership to Netflix, and you got me sold. McKinnon down the boards. Oh, no, that wasn't McKinnon. That was number 20, not number 29. Fool! It was Colton. Gerard loses the puck in the corner. Kampf. So we got Kampf, Lekermacki, and Besser out near. Lekermacki plays behind the net. Gerard intercepts it. Besser knocks him off the puck. Now he'll play it back down. Lekermacki picks it up. Skates up the boards. Back to the blue line. Shot to the front of the net. Deflects on net. Save, I think. Blackwood. His first save of the period, I think. Yep. His first save of the period. There is only so many slots in a trade. I know, right? Oh, and then Sasson with a beautiful move. Deacon to the front of the net. Tries to go short side. Couldn't get it. Myers throws the puck wide. My goodness, what a good play by Sasson. Couldn't finish it off, though. Blackwood made the save with his toe. O'Connor comes out of the corner with it. Stops up. His check loses his stick. Didn't realize it for a moment. Now he plays it around the boards for Myers. Myers at the blue line. Plays it down the boards. Ends up going behind the net for past O'Connor. And then the Canucks ring around the boards, comes back to Myers. He plays in the middle for P.O. Joseph. Jake DeBrusque fans on the shot, gives the puck away just inside the blue line. Need 2 firsts and an elite prospect and 1 future consideration pick. Manson gets stripped by Sherwood. Sherwood throws it all the way up to the other blue line of Colorado. Ratu and Baines are out there together now with Sherwood. Backhander goes wide of the net in the Canucks zone. Sherwood chops it behind the net for Marcus Pettersson. He plays it off the boards. Intercepted there. Colorado skates it down in behind, looking to the front. Comes out front, stops up. Makar skates down, back behind the net, gets hit by Marcus Pettersson. Puck skips free to Ratu. Ratu plays it out for Baines. Baines chips it down into the Colorado zone, moves in on the forecheck, allowing his team to change. Bad pass across for Nietzsche's. Now another bad pass up to the boards. Now the puck comes behind for Carlson. Carlson, reverse hit. Carlson gets stripped by Kane, and then Kane plays the puck away from everyone. Hronek plays it down low. Kane tipped it wide. Carlson plays it down the boards. It's like Hughes couldn't do anything with it. Now Hronek plays it up to the neutral zone. Across for Pettersson, passes over Carlson. Carlson leaves for Hughes. Hughes plays it across into the feet of Besser. Besser plays it down low off the side of the Colorado net. Colorado chop it out to the neutral zone. The trade packages for Gretzky was nuts. Holy crap, the Rangers beat Dallas. What? Trading Hughes for Dewey Brown. Lekermacki in the corner. Skates up the boards. Quinn Hughes makes his defenseman lose an ankle there. Probably broke both his ankles. And then shot it high and wide. Olinsky stops and falls, says our color commentator. Suddenly it's a 2-on-1 down low. What a good play there by, who was that? Is that Marcus Pettersson? Puck comes out front. Now Lekermacki just pokes the puck down the ice. Good job there. I don't think my trade was too unrealistic. I don't think so either. He's dialed in on D, says Van Isle. 2 roster players, 15 million cash, 1989 first, 1991 first, 1993 first rounders. So 3 first rounders, a $15 million cash, and 2 roster players. That's crazy. Nishushkin brings it in. Canucks deflect the puck away. Hunter with a $5 dono. God bless Lankinen. Yes. Thank you, God, for Lankinen. I didn't start the clock like a million years ago. Thank you for the $5 dono. Sherwood rides his man into the boards. But the Colorado Avalanche had 3 players behind the net, so they'll play it out. Kelly stops in the corner, plays it back to the blue line. Makar shot to the front of the net. Lankinen makes a save. Puck goes all the way down the ice. So, icing against the Canucks. Learn the rules! Conf in front of that, couldn't connect. There we go. I think that's the appropriate amount of time. That's how much time went off the clock since the last time I started the clock. It is 10:48 left to go in the third. They're already halfway through this period, bro, and the Canucks have 3 shots on net. 3 shots on net. Back to the bar. Hunter with a $5 dono. You love to see it. Canucks win the draw. Sherwood gives the puck away. Now Baines chops the puck away. McKinnon takes it back. He'll pass back to the blue line. Makar with a shot to the front of the net. Tip just wide. Now Natchez drops the puck for Gerard. Gerard plays in the middle. That one gets chopped away in the middle. Russell, one day you should have Crazy P on the channel. I wonder, does he have Twitter? Canucks cannot get the puck out right now. Bad pass across from Myers, so he couldn't pick it up. Number 1000. Jake Stakes Hockey, Jake Stakes Hockey, Jake Stakes Hockey. Generational hater. Let's go, says Gary Wiseman. Win the turd, boys. Rod, I predicted 4-1 Avs prior to this game. We shall see. Jason Negra, Jake Stakes Hockey. Jake Stakes Hockey, I actually do want to start a cooking channel called Jake Steaks someday. I would love to see that. How about Jake's Bakes? You can have a baking channel too. You have 3 channels. One is Jake's Takes Hockey. We talked about hockey. One is Jake's Steaks, which is about steaks. And then Jake's Bakes. Lankinen makes a save and hangs on to it with 9:26 left to go in the third period. Do it, says Gary Wiseman. A year ago, I changed my name to Jake's Gives Hockey, and it got stuck for 14 days. Yep, Gary Wiseman. I'll be the first subscriber, Jake. Randominer. Unless they can get Sidney Crosby for Kiefer Sherwood, they should keep him. Randominer. Maybe. Big Mac's just out here swearing. Who the puck is Crazy P? Swear jar. $1 dono. Let's see. Kent, does he have? Let's see. Crazy P. Oh, it is him. This is Crazy P. He is the... He's like the cheer guy. If you ever been to a Canucks game, he's the one running around with a drum, yelling at people to cheer. Crazy P. Yeah, that's Crazy P. Back to the bar. Back to the bar. Should I follow Crazy P? Okay, I'll follow him. I'm going to follow Crazy P. Oh, as per YouTube rules, I wasn't paying much attention to the stream because I'm playing Roblox and I just saw the score. Now I'm sad. I'm sorry, I do not exist. Laugh out loud. That was like a sad laugh out loud. Well, I was going to do another stream this year for Super Bowl. You had said you wanted to start doing some streams, football. Pedersen falls down again. Yep. Laughing and crying. Want to bounce some ideas off each other? Canucks with the puck in their own zone. Plays it up in the neutral zone. Lekermacki gets immediately checked by 2 Colorado players. Puck deep. Colorado puts it down the boards, picks it up, rings it around to the far side. Burns plays it out to the high slot. A cross shot. One-timer blocked by Lekermacki. That one hurt. Shot to the front of the net. Lankinen gloved that one. And then Hunter's like, here's 5 gifted memberships for no reason whatsoever. 5 gifted memberships coming out. Going out to Steve Watts, Daniel Patterson, Luke HSSL, Wakemist, and Just Incredible, all getting free gifted memberships courtesy of the legend Hunter. 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much. Steve Watts, Daniel Patterson, Luke Wakemist, and Just Incredible, all getting free gifted memberships courtesy of Eric Hunter. And yes, all 5 went out, my dude. Congratulations. Thank you very much for your donations to Dobby's College Education Fund. Eric Hunter, you've been ridiculously generous tonight. Canucks dump the puck into the Colorado zone. But they have 0 forecheck to speak of, so Colorado moves the puck immediately back out. Quinn Hughes picks up the puck on a pass from Hronek. He'll pass it back to Hronek's feet. Now Hronek spins it, puts it up to the blue line. Canucks come in. DeBrusque picks it up, tries to shoot it towards net, ends up deflecting to the far side. Sassone throws it around the boards. Nobody's there, so it comes out to center. Hronek plays it over for Hughes. This is one of the best games ever. 21-41. Crazy P has tried to go as long as he could, but his left arm falls off. He resorts to chin drumming. Yep. I believe that would happen in 21-41. Swerve and Irvin sees the future. Jake's fakes. Jake's makes. Jake's bakes. So many good ideas. Taves misses the net. Put everything he had into it, says John Shorthouse. Like my French fries taters. French fries taters. Hypothetically, if Quinn is willing to stay for a rebuild, do you just give him a blank check? I don't know if I want to. No icing. Canucks play the puck back into their own zone. Vilander skates onto it. Gets to center. Dumps the puck in. Ratu can't get in on the forecheck. Colorado has 5 guys back in their own zone. Now they'll skate through center. Over the blue line. Deking right through Baines. Good back check there by Carlson. What the hell am I on? It's Sherwood. Ratu plays it up. It's got Baines, Carlson, and Ratu out there now. Lankinen plays it up the boards. Quinn Hughes passes out to the neutral zone. Picked up there. Pass over for Baines. Baines takes off the skates. Couldn't control it. Sherwood gets the puck and shoots it on net on a bad giveaway behind the net. Burns knocks him down. Colorado comes back up with the puck. It's all your fault, Sensei. Colorado knows Canucks won't be able to score and tie the game. Colorado can sit back and relax. Yep, that's exactly what they're doing right now. I would keep Quinn Hughes for a rebuild if he was willing, but also sucks because he would be good to launch the rebuild with a trade. But Quinn don't grow on trees. Just don't want to lose him for nothing. Yep. Hunter. I'm going to AI generate Quinn Hughes tree. Lanky is doing everything possible for the Canucks. Yep, Mohammed, you're right about that. KJ, I want to see it too. Laugh out loud. Kampf has the puck go past him behind the net. Then he gives the puck away. The Colorado Avalanche skate over, dump the puck into the far side corner. Besser fights with his man. Kampf gives the puck away on the far side boards. Back to the blue line. Pass down low. Gerard tries to play it out front. Good job by Myers sliding across to block that pass. Colorado, Nietzsche's drops the puck. McKinnon skates down, puts it back to the blue line. Malenskis puts it over for Nietzsche's. Nietzsche's loses the puck. And Lecker-Mackey has no juice left, so he'll just dump the puck deep into the Colorado zone and go off for a change. Too evil, says Evelyn. Hronek pinches up in the neutral zone, but couldn't come up with a puck. Puck skips by Lankinen. Sasson picks it up. He'll start out. Drops the puck for Hronek. Hronek turns back in his own zone. Gretzky wanted Gunze. Yep. That would be funny, fangirl. I don't understand why Crazy P is so hated. I love the guy. Agreed, Irvin. Gen Z KJ, they don't understand him. True. Shot goes wide of the net by Colorado. They pick up the rebound off the boards. Taves back of the blue line, plays it down behind the net. Sasson takes his man, can't come up with the puck. Colorado plays it off of a shin pad back into the corner. Hronek pinches down. Sasson plays it up the boards. Can't get it out. Colorado plays it down behind the Canucks net. Comes up the near side boards. DeBrust does a flyby. Puck comes right out front. O'Connor plays it to the side. Back to the blue line. Play into the middle. Chopped away by Canucks stick. Now Sasson has all the time in the world. Let's see if he can get the puck out now. He plays it down behind his net. Crazy P just drumming and clapping the whole time, not letting Russ speak. Yeah. Weak hits. Too many puck fishers. Russell, do you remember the clapper? Yeah, of course. Just getting into the island. Canucks pull a goalie with almost 4 minutes left. Puck went out of play. The referee does not blow the whistle. Kane goes down with an apparent injury. Kane getting up now, grabbing his left arm. 3:30 left to go in the third period. Kane leaves, goes to the bench. He's going to right back to the locker room. Maybe he just didn't want to finish the game. Big Mac, he does hype the crowd at Canucks and Lion games. Jake have a fail channel as well. Jake's mistakes. Yep. I suck at baking, but never thought of that. Oh my God, this has to happen now. Laugh out loud. Big Mac, hi. $1 in a swear jar. Jake, if you can't bake, just bake your mind. Laugh out loud. Big Mac, hi. Someone score a goal, says Keith. Big Mac, says Hunter. Couldn't agree more, says Mohammed. Canucks need to score. Summary. Crazy P is a G word. What's a G word? Crazy P is always out of control, laughing and crying. I hate Sportsnet commercials. I know, right? I try to find him when I go to Canucks games. I'll try to find him. Yep. Any non-members? And then he drops 5 gift members. That's what happened. Let's go Vancouver Canucks, says Bobby. Just don't follow him into the washroom. Yeah. A channel where he jet skis Jake's Lakes. Made that mistake before swerving. You followed him into the bathroom. We need an O-zone coach, not a D-zone coach. Big Mac. Hunter. Wow, says Zach. Considering how good the Avs are, this isn't that terrible. Roblox is having major issues right now, especially with bad people on their site targeting minors. That's not great. Fangirl's like, Hunter. Let's go, Vancouver Canucks. Hunter, W as usual. Walking Goats is Donnie Bluebones. A dating game called Jake's Mates. Yes, it's Donnie Bluebone. A solo channel called Jake. Never mind. Jake's Plates for Michelin star plating. Canucks did not win the faceoff. Puck gets flipped in. Lankinen going to his knees to prevent that puck. Quinn Hughes passes up for Pettersson. Pettersson dumps the puck deep. I don't know why Hronek was tapping his stick, but maybe it worked. He gets the puck down for Pettersson. Hronek plays it back for Hughes. Hughes walks the blue line. Had to leave the zone as he was under check by Lehkonen. So the Canucks have pulled the goalie once again, going 6 on 5. Quinn Hughes turns back at center. Passes up to Hronek. Hronek slowly down the boards. In the middle, Pettersson with a shot. Blocker save, and now it gets a rebound. That one gets shot and goes off of a shin pad and wide. Now Besser's on the bench clutching his arm. Looks like a shoulder, maybe. Oh, Besser going down awkwardly. It looks like his right arm. Yeah, his right arm, he's holding it like this. Lockered away by Blackwood. And then a rebound comes out, and that goes off of a shin pad. Canucks win the draw. Hughes passes across for Hronek. He shoots it to the net. That one goes off of Blackwood and wide. Puck chipped up to the blue line. Hughes keeps it in. Pettersson with a shot to the front of the net. And the Canucks score! What? Is it not a goal? They put their hands in the air. It's not a goal! I pushed the button too early. It's not a goal. It's not a goal. It's not a goal. I thought it was in. Pettersson threw it towards the front of the net. Who put their arms up? Who put their hands up? I'm really watching replay, so I know who to blame. No, they were just putting their hands up. No, I suck. There was no goal. Jake DeBrusk put his hand in the air to say that the puck was out of play. Come in here, Dobby. Come on, boy. Come here, buddy. Hunter, Canucks controlling all the face off. Poor Besser, yeah. Russ got pranked. Yeah, that's not a goal, Russell. I know. Oh, Russ, they thought they scored. Laugh out loud. Thank you for the $2 dono. I appreciate you, Hunter. Dobby, come here. Come here, buddy. Where are you? I'm sick of Dobby not being here with me, so he's going to join me for the last part of this game. We're going to watch together, eh, Dobberton? And I'll give you a scratch. How about that, huh? I'll just scratch your chest for you because I know you like that. Yeah, you're a cute boy, aren't you, huh? Oh, what a nice, fluffy boy. Huh? Oh, Colorado ices the puck after winning the draw. With 2:19 left to go in the third period of play. Still going 6-on-5. The Canucks will have a face-off again in the offensive zone. Oh my gosh. Besser is back on the ice. You'll love to see that. Scramble draw. Colorado comes up with it. They'll flip it out to the neutral zone all the way down the ice. This is going to be yet another icing call against Colorado. Learn the rules. Vander Kane has not come back out onto the ice. Patterson taking the face off. Stepping through. Hronek trying to dig it out. Does so. Keeps on the half boards. Passes back to Patterson. Patterson passes down for Hronek, who plays it over for Hughes. Hughes over for Patterson. Patterson plays it down low. Puck gets chopped away by from DeBrusque. Puck ends up behind the net. Colorado plays it into their own zone. He shoots it down the ice all the way down. And the Colorado Avalanche have iced the puck for a third time. They clearly don't know the rules. Oh, yes, my boy, huh? Is this everything that you wanted from life, Dobby? Huh? Is this everything you could have wanted? Dobby? Patterson taking another draw against Nelson. Patterson loses the draw. Burns will slap it. Ends up right in front. Carlson chops it on net. Puck's underneath the Colorado player. Patterson skates towards the puck. DeBrusque knocks his man down. Patterson comes out of the pile with it. They'll play it behind, up the boards. Hughes picks it up. He does a move, quick shift on the cut, skates down, shot to the front of the net, deflects towards the net. Canucks chop it wide. Who lost their stick? Colorado lost the stick. Shot to the front of the net by Hughes. That one goes off of Wedgwood or Blackwood and wide. Hughes now on the blue line. Hronek on the half boards into the middle for Besser. Besser puts it down low. DeBrusque puts it up front for Besser. Besser fans on his shot. And the puck is just sitting on the side of the net. No one could do anything with it. Less than a minute left to go in this game. Patterson back to the blue line for Hughes. Hughes with a shot to the front of the net. And that one deflects high and out of play. With just under, we've got about 50 seconds left to go. Canucks are buzzing, but oh yeah, he's gonna fall asleep right here, isn't he? Oh, that errant stick in front knocked it away from Besser. Oh my God, I think the Canucks have called a timeout. Oh, you might fall asleep right here, guys. Yeah, remember when I said a Colorado player broke his stick? The stick sat directly in the crease. Otherwise, it would have been a perfect pass out front. They need to score quick here if they have any chance. 50 seconds left. Patterson looking for a clean face-off win. Patterson wins the draw. Hughes on the blue line. Skates to the middle. Shot to the front of the net. Knocked down. Colorado plays it out to the neutral zone. Quinn uses there to pick it up. Now he'll play it up to the blue line. chopped down low by Pedersen. Carlson moves in, can't get to it. Colorado will throw it all the way down the ice. In behind the Canucks net. 28 seconds left to go. Oh, yes. Patterson gets waved out of the draw. There's an icing, so he stays in back. He wins another one. Hronek throws it towards the goal. Vassar puts it in front, right through the crease. Puck chopped down the boards. Pedersen tries to get it down low, ends up getting blocked. Colorado loses the puck in their own zone for a minute, then they'll flip it all the way down the ice. Hronek will glove it down. He'll play it up to the Colorado blue line. Dumped in, but the Canucks will now ice the puck with 5.8 seconds left, so we'll call it 6. Wilhelm Donaldson, your dog is the mascot of the year. Thank you very much, Wilhelm. Nice to see you. Hey, buddy. That's it. Yeah. 6 seconds left. 2 goals. Not going to happen, right? McKinnon has the puck after a faceoff win. McCarr plays it in front. Quinn Hughes plays it to the side. And just like that, the game is over. The Vancouver Canucks have failed to defeat the best team in the league. We're not all that surprised. But, yeah, interesting game. Interesting game. I'm going to immediately put the... Okay, thank you. Thank you for being here with me. I'm going to let you go now. Because it looks like you want to go out. Huh? You sweet boy. Alrighty. Let's get... I'm just going to change this quick and then we're going to get this on. That's loading now. You must stay, Dobby. That's funny. Let's see here. Let's get Dustin on the line. I think that's where we got to start, right? Damn it, swear jar. $5 dono from Hunter. Thank you very much for another dono. Something needs to change with this team. I agree, Riley. Thank you very much for the $5 dono to Dobby's College Education Fund. You know what? The Canucks did score 1 goal. So before I let Dobby go, because I don't know if it will still be live when it's time for his dinner. So I'm gonna get Dobby a treat. Yeah, you hear where it's at. Yeah, you were licking your lips too now, weren't you? You're gonna get you a good one. And then we'll get Dustin. Oh my goodness, Dobby. There you go. So we're gonna give him one of these because the Canucks scored 1 goal tonight. This is one of Dobby's favorite of all time. This is a peanut butter banana Dobby cookie. So because the Canucks scored 1 goal, Dobby will get 1 treat, but it is a really good one. And can you see him watching it? All right, enough torture. Oh, yes. Tasty? Are you happy? Yeah? That's good, huh? That's good. Okay. Okay, you go ahead now. And now he's going to hang around my feet thinking that there's something else to get. Let's get Dustin on the line. All right. Kind of expected, but nevertheless, still hard to watch. Dustin Boydell joins us on the show.
Oh man, Colorado's so much better than we are. Like it's crazy how good of a hockey team that is.
Yeah. The weapons.
Oh, just well, they have like the perfect build of a team, right? They have two lines that they can roll that can score, that are fast. They're all big. Like none of them are small either. They're fast, big. Every one of them can score. And then they got two other lines that can just grind you to absolute death with talent that can score as well. So, yeah, just a well-built team there. Mackenzie Blackwood comes in, does a good job to come in cold and take over for Wedgwood when he left hurt with an upper body injury. Canucks again with too little too late. It's we pull the goalie and then all of a sudden we can get shots through. But up until then, it was like, 15 shots in the game until the last 5 minutes or so. And then it's, let's get it to the net. Another player lost to injury. And, I joked about it, but it's never fun to lose anyone to injury. We hope that Evander Kane's not out long term. But I mean, it does open the possibility for someone to get for someone else to get a chance on the top line. So we'll see how long he's out. Maybe it's a cut. It looked to me like maybe a broken arm, the way he fell and the way he was holding it. But we'll maybe get an update on him after the game. If it was just a cut, they'll probably just say it's a cut. He needs to get stitched up. It's a tough look. Winning faceoffs and your number one guy who's supposed to kind of get the play going is just shooting it into traffic. 5 attempts blocked, and I get it. He's trying to generate the offense, but there were two chances there where Pettersson on his right-hand side has no one near him and can let an absolute bomb go if he just slides the puck to his right. And it's starting to look glaringly obvious how many times he looks off Petey on that side. And the whole thing is Pettersson's supposed to be the shot on that side. And he just keeps flipping these deflections up the middle into traffic. Nothing's getting through. I think he had 5 shots blocked and 3 shots that missed the net. He did get 4 on goal, but it's like, okay, are you our forward and our goal scorer, or are you our defenseman that's supposed to be a setup defenseman? Like, I get he led the team in scoring last year, and I know he's competitive, but one of the reasons he led the team in scoring last year was because we were so bad. This year, it's supposed to be a new coach, and the forwards work hard, but if the puck is continuously supposed to be deferred through Quinn with every play we run, and he makes all the calls out there, I have a hard time believing the rest of the team is going to be okay with that for much longer. It won't be good for the room. It won't be good for... it won't be good for anything, really. You can see that they're struggling 5-on-5, and they only got 1 power play tonight because the rest were letting the teams play. And when they don't get their special teams out there, they really struggle to generate. After the first period, they really didn't get anything going against these guys. It was all Colorado from the second period on. So I really couldn't see anything much for ups. After that first period we talked about with Carlson, and of course, their ice time starts going down as the game goes on. I think his line ended up with 10 minutes or so by the end of the
Dustin,
game.
it's the same
So
blender nonsense, right? Suddenly the lines are not the same. They wait till the third period, and suddenly Carlson's playing with Pettersson for like one line. They had Pettersson, Carlson, and Baines out there for one shift, and then they changed it up. So now suddenly it was Lekermacki on the second line with Kampf. Like, why did you change that? Right? Like, what was the point of doing that for like one shift?
I honestly don't know. And like someone just needs to flat out ask Foot what's going on with the deployment. Like enough people have watched hockey in this market. Like you don't have to be a professional to see that this isn't even good hockey to watch. Like it's getting hard to watch these guys because, you know, if you look at the goal visualizers of the 3 Colorado goals, guys are just out of position and they just don't know what they're doing because one game they're playing left wing, the next game they're playing right wing. They're all over the lineup, up, down, second line, first line, third line. You know, that's the stuff you're supposed to work out in training camp. And I get that they want to shorten training camp even more and have fewer preseason games. So that's going to make, you know, the growing pains through October even worse. But like most teams have figured out who their 12 lineups are, even with injuries, right? Like guys that come in and out with injuries. I think the injuries have really put like a protective shield around Foot and his issues. It's just I mean, it's great. We're gonna hopefully get a good draft pick if this is the way we're gonna continue, but I can't see. I don't know. I'm just so baffled by, again, the direction that we're being told we're supposed to be going in and seeing what's being put before us on the ice. And it's getting difficult to even talk about anything other than deployment because at the end of the day, all we can do is talk about what we see. And what I see is guys looking uncomfortable in the roles they're being asked to play.
I was excited to see Quinn Hughes on the penalty kill for a minute earlier in the game. Like I was happy to see that. But what I'm not happy to see is his 2-minute and 30-second shift in the second period as his second shift. I don't care if you're on the power play. You have 2 power play units on purpose. What's the point of having tired legs out there? There is no one in this league that can easily play 2 minutes and 35 seconds and still have fresh legs. And then you get beat going back, right? And I get it.
Especially
trying
in
to score at
Colorado.
the end of the game. 4 minutes. He played a 4-minute shift to end that game. Right? Like, and I get that. You want to have your best, but he had a 2-minute shift followed by a 4-minute shift. I don't understand how you can do that.
No, and especially in Colorado, right? Like, I honestly don't know, man. I get it's the.
I mean, P.O. Joseph only had 4 shifts in the third period, but that also says to me, like, hey, maybe if you don't want to have him playing in the third period, maybe you don't have him play and you have DPD come in who usually doesn't get benched in the third period. You'll sometimes see him out there trying to kill off the last couple minutes of a game, right? So if you can't trust P.O. Joseph to play anything out of the first half of the third period, you don't trust him, then why the hell is he in your lineup when you have a guy who's younger and better defensively who probably would have been smashing McKinnon in the face instead of skating by him to the corner for no reason?
Yep. And I don't understand why in a man-on-man system you can't just stay on your guy. And if you lose your guy or your guys rotate and you think it's better to pass off, you just communicate. Like we ran man-on-man in roller hockey. We could play better defensively in our own end than the Canucks do right now in systematically. Like, it's messed up, man. I've seen beer league teams with better defensive structure than this.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell the defensive structure is even supposed to be.
like they're supposed to be running man on man, but there's so many guys that have the Talkit system ingrained on them of zone D. Like if you watch, which one is it? McKinnon's second goal of the game.
Yeah.
The second period. Watch Brock Besser on the goal visualizer. He comes in across the blue line and he just stops. He gets to the top of the circle and he just stops. He doesn't check anybody. He just stops. And McKinnon's left wide open. He could have continued on to McKinnon and just checked him.
Well, I got it here on the screen. Let's show you, because like you're absolutely right. Like, but the thing is Brock Besser should have stopped there, because if you look at it, let's see, right over the blue line, and he stops, right? There's three guys down low, right? You got Sherwood, Marcus Pettersson, and Tyler Myers. Tyler Myers is in no man lands. He should be over here trying to check number 20. Comp should be up here against 42. If you're playing true man on man, Brock Besser should be checking 84, right? Like, this is easy. Marcus Pettersson, go to Landeskog, right? Sherwood, go to McKinnon. It should be easy, but instead, Brock Besser stops up. Comp goes to the middle, right? Like, what the hell are they doing? And then we're talking about how bad.
Like, it makes no sense at all. Sherwood's not the center on this line, right? Like Kampf is the center. And this was what I was worried about with bringing in Kampf. Like, yeah, he wins a lot of faceoffs, but he's terrible in his own zone.
Yeah. Well, the other thing I want to complain about, because it seems like we got to complain about some things. And then that's the thing I said at the beginning of the game. This is the best structured lineup I have seen Adam Foote put out, minus a couple changes, right? Like, I'm complaining about things like, I don't want P.O. Joseph in there. I'd rather have Marcus Pettersson, Tyler Myers as your second pair. Got the two young guys as defense. Then your defense is fixed, and it's perfect. And then the only other issue I have is David Comp should not be your second line center. I don't give a crap if he wins faceoffs. If you want to be a faceoff guy, have him play on the fourth line, bump either Ratu or Sasson up to that second, right? And then based on the injuries and everything they have, that would have been the perfect lineup. But having said that, it's not far off, right? I'm picking, I'm picking at little things. But this is the thing: is the Canucks? The Canucks have two breakouts. They only have two breakouts. Quinn Hughes skates the puck out, or they have three guys standing on the Colorado blue line, and they either rocket a shot over high down like a Hail Mary, or they fire it up the boards. And when you have a guy like Evander Kane trying to receive a pass at the blue line, he hasn't received any of those passes. Every single time they throw the puck up to Evander Kane on the blue line, he misses it. And even if they do end up getting the pass to the person, the Colorado player is directly on the person because they're standing there waiting for a pass from the other side of the entire rink. And that is their only two breakouts that I can see that the Canucks have at any given point in that. And to be a team that claims to be, it wants to keep control of the puck, if you're throwing these crazy long passes 45 feet down the ice, what the hell are you doing?
You nailed it, man. I mean, like it's everything we've kind of been talking about for a while, and we were hoping it was injury related, right? But it's the coaching. It comes down to the coaching, and you just can't have a coach learn at the NHL level. Maybe if Foote had someone like I don't know. I honestly don't even know. Like an older veteran guy as a assistant, kind of helping him out.
Dustin,
he's got a bunch of rookie.
His defensive coach is a veteran. He's been coaching. His defensive coach has been coaching this league for like a decade.
I know, but like not a head coach, really.
Fair enough.
Kevin Dean's not a head coach, right? Like enough. I get that Kevin Dean is the defensive guy and he's a defensive guru and stuff, but I just think like you need somebody that's been around the league as a head coach or has been around the AHL as a head coach and put in a bit of time. Oh man. Like I would have taken Alex Burrows ahead as a head coach over Adam Foote, right? Like it's just, it shows, it's so glaringly obvious in the product on the ice that we're seeing that Quinn Hughes has a lot of suggestions for what should be done, and Adam Foote just says, yes, Quinn, let's do it that way. Let's try that. And that's all I'm seeing. That's the eye test. Like, that's just what I'm seeing on the ice. I'm just relaying it out in words. And no one wants to pick on Quinn because Quinn is Quinn, but you know what? I'm over the bad body language. I'm over him not looking for better, cleaner shots through teammates. He's at this point, he's making the team worse by trying too hard, and he needs to be reeled in, and that needs to be done by coaching. So it comes full circle again. We talk about it every single game. It seems like at this point, I feel like a broken record, but I'm not the only one saying it now, right? It's starting to be said by a lot of the local media, and I was worried that a rookie coach would have these issues, and here we are. So, hey,
Eric Hunter just dropped 5 gifted memberships into chat. So you'll love to see
let's
that.
go.
So thank you very much, Eric Hunter. This was actually a little while ago, but I thought we should rant a little bit before. Because now we'll bring the mood up and say that Humongous, Clint Chow, Ron Young, The Deep Shallow, and Carmen Don Allen gets the free gift of membership courtesy of our legendary donor, Mr. Eric Hunter. So thank you very much, Eric Hunter, for bringing some light in this dark, dark night.
Absolutely. The number one sponsor of the Rusty and Dusty sideshow and postgame shows.
Well, I want to bring up one more of the goal visualizers too, because I'm enjoying analyzing this and this is the thing is I have seen absolutely terrible defense from Quinn Hughes this year. Just brutal defense. Like, he is missing his checks just as much as anyone else. So I'm going to bring this up. This is I just made the whale jump behind me instead of bringing it up. Okay, here we go.
Nelson?
Yeah, this is the Nelson goal, right? So let's look at this. Starts fine, right? Puck up the board.
And let's ask chat the question. Before you go too deep into it.
Yeah.
But show them.
Yeah. What's the question?
What's the number one rule on a 2-on-1 when you're the defenseman back?
Take the pass.
Anyone in chat? What's the number one rule if you're the one defenseman back on a 2-on-1?
You take the pass, you take the shot. Take the pass.
Take the pass.
So here, let's play this now. So Quinn Hughes, so Hronik's already pinched up, right? Hronik has now missed his pinch, which it is what it is, right? You're playing high risk, high reward.
Mm-hmm.
Now, DeBrusk and Sasson are both chasing their checks. But what does Quinn do? He goes up to try and check Landeskog.
Instead of covering the pass
Instead
and
of
the
just
guy out front.
the damn pass. And it ends up in the back of the net.
All he has to do is take that lane to the front of the net that Nelson has and let, the forwards catch up, because Landeskog is way to the outside there. He's pushed to the boards. DeBrusk is on him. He's got to make a pass or he's got to make a low percentage shot. So all you do as a defenseman is get into the middle of the hash marks to make sure that pass can't get through. That's it. And if it does get through, you're in a better position to check the player that receives the pass. That's basic defense. Like that, I was coached that all through minor hockey, all the way up. It's how I played defense in roller hockey. And one thing I could frickin' do is defend the shit out of a 2-on-1. Because I saw him a lot. Let's be clear. I saw a lot of odd man rushes in my time.
Why was that?
As the defensive defenseman in roller hockey. Not
you were the
just
Hronik
Russ,
to my Hughes.
It seemed like I always got saddled with the offensive defenseman because of my ability to shut down a 2-on-1 and block shots. But so it's not like I talk with no experience in doing this. I know how to do it. I understand the coaching and the positioning behind it. And the stuff I'm seeing from Quinn Hughes is him being over aggressive to try and get the puck back. He wants to turn the offense the other way. He wants to get this team going, but he's just trying too damn hard. And the coaches just need to tell him to relax and just play natural. Just be Quinn Hughes. Don't try and be this extraordinary version of yourself, because you will start to make mistakes and you will not do the things that got you to where you are right now. He needs to take a step back and just be like, something isn't working. I either need to look at film from last year to figure out what I was doing better, or they need to, get him out of here. Like, I don't know, right? Like, if he's playing with 1 foot out the door, the sooner the better, because if he continues to play like this, his value is only going to go down.
When was the last time you saw Quinn Hughes at Canuck Place? Just to reel pile on. Has he ever been to Canuck Place?
I don't know how much Quinn has done in the community, to be honest. I know that some guys go privately, like Brock and Petey like to go privately to do their events because they don't like publicity for charity. So they go to Canuck Place and they go to BC Children's Hospital on their own accord. They don't tend to go for the team events, which I get it, but at the same time, it looks good to go as a full team. But at the same time, I understand the moral value of not wanting it to be a publicity stunt and wanting to show that you actually do care. So by going on your own volition, it shows that much more emotional engagement to what's actually going on and why they're doing it. So, the community stuff, I mean, the guys are going to do it. They're out there. They're trying their best. Like right now, that's the least of my worries, right? Like if they can't do it on the hockey rink, I could care less what they're doing out in the community. If that's what we're worried about right now as Canucks fans, then man, we got to get our priorities figured out as well. Like, yes, the community stuff is all well and good, but these guys got to learn how to win hockey games.
And it's starting to look like that's not the injuries like everyone thought it was to start the season. It's the result of bad deployment and bad systems, which you can't fix.
Yes.
Unless you fire the coach. And that would be the 5th coach in 5 years.
And so I would fire management and that front office with them.
Easiest 3 stars of the year so far?
Oh, I'd say so.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Nathan McKinnon, you got Gabriel Landeskog, and you got, I guess, Brock Nelson.
Nailed it.
The goal scorers and the guy with 2 assists.
Yep.
It's wasn't that tough.
No.
And I mean, it probably would have been Blackwood had he played the whole game, but he only played half the game, right? So
yeah,
split decision there. He does earn the win because he came in a tied game. So
yeah.
Oh man. Remember last year when we were like, oh man, what a terrible year to cover the Canucks. Can't get any worse, right?
Oh my God. So the leading shots guy for the Canucks was Sherwood with 6. That means after he had 1 shot in the 3rd period, he had 5 through the first 2. Sasson had 2, Carlson had 2, Besser had 1. Lekermacki didn't end up with a single shot, like you said. He missed the net on that one good chance. Pettersson had 1 shot. And then when it comes to the defense, Quinn Hughes had 3 shots and played 30 minutes. Oh, he had a block shot. Oh my God. He probably did it on accident. Oh man. Is there any other good things about this game, or is it just kind of like it is?
Oh, it's just I'm just looking at the last couple of minutes here. Do you ever look at the full play-by-play?
Yeah, I do. It's fun.
Block, Hughes, opponent blocked by Cale Makar. Block, Hughes, opponent blocked by Brock Nelson. Block, Hughes, opponent blocked by Brent Burns. Wrist.
Yep.
Oh.
So if I bring
Just
up, there's
muffins up the middle.
Yeah, that's what he loves. And that's the thing is when you were talking about him not setting up Petey, he had Lekermacki and Petey. He could have set up either side. Both of them can one-time it. He did not set up a single one of them for a one-timer this entire game. The only one-timer that Lekermacki got was from someone else.
Yeah. I'm not saying it just because I'm trying to be a PD defender. Like I'm literally saying what I see on the ice, and every other analyst is seeing it as well. They're starting to say Quinn Hughes will not pass the puck to Pettersson for a one-timer. The last time Pettersson scored a one-timer was when Hughes was hurt and Hronek was on the power play.
So just to bring it up, to summarize all that, what Dustin was just saying, Quinn Hughes had 3 shots that hit the net. He had 6 shots get blocked, and he had 3 shots miss the net. So he had 9 shots that were essentially turnovers.
Yep.
If anyone was wondering about the overall numbers were there, right? Any other player on this whole team has one or... Okay, so Marcus Pettersson, who's an absolute muffin too, has got 3 block shots. And then Elias Pettersson, EP40, had 2 block shots. But Quinn Hughes had 6. Colorado, the highest player with block shots, they had a bunch of guys with 2. Quinn Hughes had 6 shots blocked.
Get it through or pass it off.
People thought I was crazy when I started talking smack about Quinn Hughes early in the year when I ran on my rant. What was that rant like a month ago where I ranted about his ice time? Like it seems like 3 years ago.
Yep.
But it's
this
the same stuff.
Season has been a drag, man. It feels every game feels like it's been an eternity. When was the last time you saw any hockey team play this poorly?
It's something new every game too. That's the thing. Is sometimes it's like, oh, they did this well or they did this well, but they did 7 other things wrong.
Yep, but all the coach seems to talk about are the moral victories, right? And I'm over moral victory season. I'm over it.
I'm done with Adam Foote running this team like he's a union rep.
Yes, sir.
You got the Mammoth coming up on Friday, who have been kind of cooled off here lately. They've been struggling a lot lately. Obviously dealing with some really personal stuff too. And then I think they lost a player to injury again last game too. So kind of a rough time for the Mammoth in pretty much every way, shape, or form you can look at it. Coming in a very weird start time too for the Canucks on Friday night. It's going to be a 6:00 start. It is Filipino Heritage Night, which will be hosted by our favorite ring announcer, Ryan Ventura. The Canucks have never defeated the Mammoth. I was doing the stats you want that you don't really need already. They did not beat them last year. The best player against them was Quinn Hughes with 1 goal. The Mammoth have 3 guys who've scored 2 goals against the Canucks for your sneak preview. Does the tank continue on accident, or do the Canucks pull off a miraculous victory on Filipino Heritage Night, Dustin?
Some of that'll depend on who's in the lineup and who isn't. Maybe Kane's injury accelerates Höglander's comeback. I don't know. Garland is still up in the air. Man, it just keeps piling up. It's really difficult to say because it really depends on what lineup we see, who's playing with who, and I think just the tank continues, right? Like it just feels like anything that can go wrong will go wrong, and we also have a coach that is ensuring that.
We're going to see Bessard, Brusk, and Pettersson as the top line next game, right?
Probably. Yep, probably. Why you got to do that? Why you got to bring me down, man?
Let's leave the Abby Canucks. They're in the 3rd period in a tied game right now for the in Abbotsford playing the Calgary Anglers. So let's just hang on. Let's not update anything for them, and we'll just keep this.
We'll talk about them on Friday.
Yeah, we'll talk about it on Friday because we'll have 2 games against the Calgary Anglers. They're playing them tonight. They're playing again tomorrow. And then as well, just a sneak preview, I will have Brandon Astle. He'll be joining me for a chat tomorrow. So either on Friday or Saturday, you guys will get to see my chat with Brandon Astle in one of the second intermissions. I haven't decided what, but I thought I'd tell you because I'm excited to chat with the legend again. Dustin,
that'll be good.
Did you see any questions and or comments in chat you wanted to address or anything there for you? I don't think I
was browsing through a couple, but I didn't see any major ones. With the rookie coaches, we have had, I think, 3 or so, but we've never had one who's had as little experience as a head coach as Adam Foote. Like Willie Desjardins, yes, was a rookie head coach, but he was a long time head coach of the Medicine Hat Tigers. He had a lot of success in the WHL, not like Adam Foote, who had a year and a half and was unceremoniously let go weeks before they were to host the Memorial Cup, which is sort of unheard of. So the fact they didn't even want him to coach the team through the Memorial Cup tournament was pretty glaring on how they felt about Adam Foote's head coaching ability. So, this is the first time I think anywhere in the NHL you've seen a coach learning at the highest level.
I really
and
think
thank you again, Eric.
Yeah.
Again, with your generosity, you're far too kind. I love doing this. It's just a passion, a side passion, and couldn't be happier to do these post games for you. And you know what? We'll be here. We'll be here next game too, even if it's a horrible loss.
Yeah, thank you very much.
What was your
Eric.
comment, Calvin?
Yeah.
I missed it.
I'd like to know your opinion on it. He was asking if Quinn Hughes is going to go home, stay up late tonight, texting JT Miller about how he misses him.
I would say that's probably a safe bet. He's probably going to check in on JT, ask him how the injury is, and be like, hey, man, aren't you supposed to play through that like you were telling Petey to?
He was playing through it, and he was playing like ass. So then now I don't think he's played the last game.
Oh, imagine that.
So weird, right?
Imagine that.
Because the Rangers beat the Stars tonight, so let's pull that up. Did JT
The Rangers have been playing really good without their captain. Weird.
Okay, JT Miller did play tonight. He was a -1, no points, 4 shots, 1 block shot. So he was back. He didn't do anything, but he was there. Dustin, is there anything
as
you want to say?
As much as Saravelli loves to hate on Pettersson, I love to equally hate on JT Miller for the way he left this team and quit on us, and the way he carries himself. Just kind of smug and arrogant, and I don't have time for smug, arrogant people.
JT quitter. Dustin, anything you want to say to chat before I let you go, brother?
Oh, thanks as always for suffering through another tough one there, chat. We appreciate your comments, appreciate your support. Of course, we're not always right. We are amateurs at this. We do this for fun. So, you know, love seeing you guys have fun along with us. Even you keep these games that are tough to watch light, and that's something that I really appreciate. I hope everyone has a great rest of their week. We will see you another 2-day break. We won't see you till Friday. So have a great week. Enjoy your Wednesday and Thursday, and we will talk to you all in the first intermission Friday night.
Dustin, I appreciate you. Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon, sir.
Dustin Boydell stopping by. That Silver Fox, what a beauty. Giving us a rundown of how the Canucks are terrible. It's hard sometimes to do these post-game show, right? Like, I don't want to be as negative as I am, but here we are. Like, there's nothing else to say. Canucks had 21 shots. You know? Quinn Hughes had 6 shots get blocked. What's the deal with that? The defensive structure is brutal. The game-winning goal is a result of Hronek pinching and then Hughes pinching. It is what it is, I guess. I think naturally hating media chats is the norm. Yep. Shout out to all the Nucks fans carrying this a huge viral load right now and soldiering through work just to come home and support this team. Yup. I love it, Bob Luger. Wild is like, man, the Wild game I watched was so boring. But anyways, I'll take the shutout on the Oilers. You guys shut out the Oilers? We'll take that too. 1-0. You won. That's crazy. You guys scored in the first period, and then there was no goals after that. That's wild. Congratulations, Wild's Life. By support, I mean loathe. Nucks are viral loathe. Yep. And adjust accordingly. Yep. Take the man without the puck and adjust accordingly. If you can save, back to the bar, 1,000,000 miles an hour. Take the pass away. Yep, Muhammad got it right. If you're on defending on 2-on-1, take it. And then there is Undead Avalanche. GG. Nothing is perfect. Congrats, my dude. Your team is scary. You guys are going to win the cup. I believe it, Undead Avs. Thanks for being here, my dude. How many rookie head coaches have we had? I think it's 3, right? Let's see. Right. It says, I guess I should head coaches. So according to Google, they've had 6 rookie head coaches: Phil Maloney, Orland Kernbeck, Bill LaForge, Tom Rennie, Willie Desjardins, and Travis Green. I feel like that's not even right, though. Oh, now we're just getting into it. Or on Wikipedia all of a sudden. Yeah, I'll have to dive into it. Dude, the innovation on the post game. Love the visual. This visual. You're very welcome, my dude. I appreciate that. Always a good post game with Drussel Holiday. Holidell. Oh God, I'm a white girl wasted fighting with my dog over who should have won. Fair enough. Do your dog think the Canucks should have won, or do you think the Canucks should have won? Well, our captain Quinn did a dozy on Nelson's goal. Yep, he did. He fell asleep, which is not what you want to see. Like I said, he pinched up when he should have just stayed with his man, which I found insane. But as Dustin said, we're just a couple of dudes, amateurs, hanging out, analyzing the game, but that doesn't mean we don't have things to say that do tend to be accurate sometimes, right? Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Eric, laughing and crying, says KJ. I think Bob is dyslexic. Calvin 99 Charlie. I don't think Quinn trusts Lanky if he took the man like that. Trooper, oh no. Thanks for the membership. Yeah, there it is. Hunter getting Carmen the free membership. Canucks are not playing shutdown hockey. Nope. Their defensive coverage is insane. Bob Luger. Haha, KJ. I'm on fumes with my last few brain cells for sure. Oh, that's funny. I mean, Quinn had the whole team 43 thing. Watching this team has me all shook. I don't even know my role anymore. Someone coach me. Bob Luger's just begging. Please give me some pointers. Hunter's just like, go, 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 go. Artie, this chat is not devolving into yes versus no. Thank you, Hachiko. Bob, first rule, don't eat yellow snow. Yep. Bob's like, yes. I concur, says KJ Brazy. Safety first, then teamwork. Elaine Vigneault, save us. Yeah. Can you imagine swinging down from the rafters out of retirement? All Canucks teams are crapping the sack. Yeah. Finally, y'all are seeing Quinn isn't passing to Petey. In the highlights, I get to see, show me that. I don't need to see full game to know that. Yep. The Bloodhole teams are fighting for goals. MP3 was so good last year. Yeah, that always happens. Yep. We signed him to a extension, and he's terrible now. Cooley, I believe. Tank, Ryan Ventura got a signed Brock Besser card in the mail by accident, and he got it to the person who bought it. What a beauty. Ryan Ventura, you are a beauty, man. Yikes, bad stats, Russ. Yeah, it's scary, Hunter. Don't bring me down, says KJ Brazy. Not gonna lie, I wouldn't want wrestler hockey either. Laugh out loud, JK. KJ Brazy's laughing and crying. Yes, nice dono. Yep, referring to the $20 dono. Nice on dono, says Carmen. Good, says Zach. Thank you, Russell, for streaming. Much appreciated, and have a great evening, everyone. Thanks for being here, Mohammed. We appreciate you, my dude. Hunter, hi! Do we think Quinn is staying up all night, laying in bed with his legs up, waving around his texting JT Miller, missing him? Laugh out loud. Laughing and crying. Yeah, the Golden Knights play tomorrow at 4 p.m. So we'll update you guys on Friday about that one. We'll let you know how that one ended. Rusty and Dusty, Rusty and Dusty. Laugh my ass off, Dustin, says Taylor Best. Oh, laughing and crying. Rusty and Dusty. Cooley heating up for your poolies out there. Awesome. My team won finally for the first time. This team has been brutal. Who'd you guys beat? You guys beat the Flames. Ha ha. 5-1. The Predators defeat the Flames. Good job, Armageddon. Put up the Edmonton game. Yep. 1-0. Hilarious, right, Riley? W shows. It's Calvin 99 Charlie. Big Mac almost tied it. Ran out of time, says Jimmy Myers. What was the final score? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys, I had that game on while I was watching earlier. That was crazy. It was back and forth. I didn't see it finish 5-4. That's a lot of goals in the third period. It is after 9 now. I didn't think we'd be here, but it is Dobby's dinner time. So let me get Dobby's dinner. You guys have gotten a lot of Dobby content tonight. Oh, yeah, so much stuff. Okay, there you go. Dobby eating dinner. Look at this sweet little boy. Oh, yes. Just stayed on long enough that you guys got to see him. Oh, look at him chonking away. Such a sweet little monkey. He's like a Hoover vacuum. A little bit more in there, buddy. Yeah, you want to lick it a bit? Oh, yeah, there you go. Did you lose any into your beard? No, you look all clean, huh? Oh, yes. Dobby gets his dinner. Give me a smooch. Thank you. Okay, go ahead, my boy. Thank you, Dobby. We appreciate you. Cheers, Rusty and Dusty. Found it. Cheers. The Silver Fox, you love to see it. We are lions. Do you see that beach? You know what I see? Immorality. Take it. What is that a line from? Thanks, Dusty, says Substrate Studios. Thanks for being here, Substrate. I kind of enjoy the non-stress for me. Yeah, I imagine so. You're just straight chilling, eh, Trent? I appreciate you being here, Trent. Always good to see you, buddy. Bob Luger, I'd let Dusty teach me how to golf. We should do that someday. We'll have tips and tricks with Dusty. Can you at least give me a warning before you put me in timeout, Big Mac? Big Mac. You need to learn what not to do so you don't get timed out, Emmanuel. All right. I guess I don't know who finished last, my team or the Predators. Well, it might be the Canucks too. You never know. Will, it looks like I'm not warning, so stop, Big Mac. By the way, Jimmy, don't ever do that again. It wasn't enjoyable. Your team almost tied it. Diehard's like, please, I was stressed. Russell Bleeding Blues. Don't forget us. Deadly Flames. Yeah, you guys are fighting for last, too. Kid's a loose cannon. I need you to be respectful and mature in this chat. I don't care how old you are. You will act up to the community standards. Morning, says German Canucks. What's up, my dude? How's it going, German? Microphone's all whacked out. Hopefully that fixes it. Can't hide behind your age. Have a good one, says Ember King. Thanks for being here. Washington Capitals OV fan, Emperor King. If your team wins against us at home, LA is so home in LA, so that's interesting. Yeah, did they? Did LA beat them? Troy, Brad Pitt. I don't even know what that's referring to. Sup, Germans? Night Emperor, says Big Mac. Miserable Sabres fan. Or us. Wait a minute. We can win? Yeah, you guys can win, bro. Yeah, you guys are beating you're currently up on the Golden Knights right now. And then Sherwood Shoulder shows up again. Sherwood Shoulder's right at the end. Thank you very much, Sherwood Shoulder, with the no comment $20 dono, brother. I appreciate you very much. I love Sherwood. He led the Canucks in shooting tonight with 6 shots. That's a fat dono, so I appreciate you very much, Sherwood Shoulders. You're an absolute beauty. I appreciate you. And your donation to Dobby's College Education Fund. You did that last stream too. I don't deserve you, my dude. I appreciate you. That's awesome. Darth Jedi, Knight. Darth Jedi, thanks for beating your thanks for us beating your team, the Lightning. Whoops. Fisherman throwing shade again. Emmanuel. Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac. Handsome voices, Carmen. Thanks, game, for another great night. Yeah, thank you for being here, Hunter. I appreciate you. Another skipped women's hockey stream figures. Jay, what are you trying to say, bro? We never said we were covering every single Golden Eyes game. We never said that, Jay. Might as well give Dobby his one treat also, Russ. We already did. Calvin, did you miss that? Like and join, says Hunter. Thank you. Dobby, says Bobby. To be fair, I am not scared of the Oilers. They are like teddy bears, not scary, says nothing. Wild as life. Fair enough, right? Yeah, they're not very tough. The Blackhawks now go to a power play. Riley Fraser, Dobby. And then Carmen's like, Hunter, have a great evening to your dog and you too. Have a fantastic night, Hunter, says Big Mac. Hunter. And then Big Mac's like, Dobby. And then Jason says, what's with the hate towards women's sports, bro? That is so dumb. That's your worst take ever, Jay. Oh my God, Jay. Why are you getting all petty? Now I'm going to put you in timeout because you're being rude. Just like that. You accuse me of hating women. That's bullshit. So take a minute, think about what you've done, and then come back and don't start stupid rumors in my chat. Man, the blood feud, the rival with the Pennsylvania teams, it's a war between the Flyers and the Penguins. You love to see it. Those are always fun games. What time do we live stream on Saturday? Well, we're going to be live on Friday, People's First. So we're going to be live on Friday for the Canucks versus the Mammoths. So we'll be live at 5:30. And then on Saturday, we'll be live at 6:30. So it'll be 5:30 on Friday, 6:30 on Saturday. Back to the bar. James D. Kirk. Canucks have entered the no-win scenario. Yeah. I don't believe in no-win scenarios. James C. Kirk doesn't believe in no-win scenarios. Omega Fish losing 6-3 to the Sharks. It was hard for me. Was that today? Or was that yesterday? I think it was yesterday, right? Yeah, you guys have been having a tough time lately, eh, Omega? Hype! Yeah, Sherwood Shoulders hype. And then Troy Brad Pitt. Is that the Trojan hearse? Is that what you're talking about? Big Mac, thank you for the dono. I wish I understood it. Major General, duck. High five! Dow, hockey stick. Nice, Zach. Dark Fear, I'm sorry about yesterday's game between us, Russell Bleeding Blues. And then you laugh at him. You're laughing and crying. Is A Austria or Australia? I don't know, bro. That's a question. Nice dono. Sherwood Shoulders, says Carmen. Ruthless Sharky. All 3 California teams make the playoffs? That's strange. Can you imagine? California dreaming. Big Mac, nice dono. Plus Helly comes back and it gets worse for the Jets. Yeah, what's up with that? I thought he was supposed to make you guys better. Zach's giving the thumbs up. Nice. SMH Stars says Castle Siege. They lost in overtime to the Rangers somehow. We have 100%. We 100% have nothing against women's sports. We love the game, not the gender. Yeah. Caitlin Clark is the greatest sports figure right now. Fight me. Fair enough. All right, let's finish the poll question because it's over now. And the question was, does Lekermacki score while playing with PD tonight? 49% said yup. 25% said nope. 16% said maybe. And 10% said hat trick. So 25% of you were correct by saying nope. And then the next thing we'll do, let's have a look at donos because you guys went crazy. Hunter, before the stream even started, 5 memberships gifted. Rod became a member, so thank you very much, Rod, for donating $5 to become a member. And then Hunter donated $20 to say Canucks 7-2 or reverse Uno Avs. So, you know, the Avs did win, so reverse Uno. Another gifted membership from Hunter. And then Major General donates $2 to say 9-0. And then $2 to say we need 3 immediately, please. And then Major General donated a gifted membership. And then Hunter donated 10 gifted memberships. And then fourth line Hattie because Carlson scored, which you'll love to see. So Major General donating $2. And then 4 more boys right away. Thank you with a $2 dono. And then everybody knows Sarah Valley hates the Canucks, $2 dono. And then Hunter donates $2 to say new goalie. And they got the other wooden net. Lights up this new goalie, 5 goals. They didn't even get a shot on him until like the third period. Puck Hughes trying for goals, swear jars, $5 from Eric Hunter. And then another $5 dono saying, God bless Lankinen. And then Big Mac with a $1 dono for the swear jar. And then Hunter with another 5 gifted memberships. Oh my God. You're donating like crazy. Another $2 dono. Canucks controlling the faceoff. Poor Besser. Yep. Damn it. Swear jar, $5 dono from Eric Hunter. And then he donates another 5 gifted membership. And another $20 dono to say share with Dusty. Another great post game. Thank you very much. And then Big Mac donating $2 to say Troy, Brad Pitt. And then Sherwood Shoulders coming in at the very end again with a $20 dono, which we very much appreciate. Sherwood Shoulders, our mystery donor who just shows up at the end to drop 20. And we appreciate that. Sherwood Shoulders, also a member of Nothing is Perfect for 6 months. So you'll have to see that too. So thank you everyone who donated tonight, especially to Sherwood Shoulders, Big Mac, Hunter. Yeah. Well, how many? Let's see this. So 5, 6, 16, 21, 26, 26 gifted memberships from Eric Hunter. And then a $20 dono. And a whole bunch of 2s and a 5 and a 20. Eric Hunter, you are going to put Dobby through college all on your own. That's crazy. Russell Bleeding Blues, I'm used to it. Dark Fear. Gary Wiseman, it's okay, guys. We can always win the cup next year. Yeah, the Canucks are going to win the cup next year. Jazz sub to me, laugh out loud. That's awesome. Getting gifted subs and you don't even... Getting subs and you don't even put videos up, eh? Omega Fish, that Cooley just made it worse for the Mammoth. Yeah, injury. Yeah. Yeah, tough to lose a guy like Cooley. All right. As I mentioned, we will be live again on Friday against the Mammoth. It'll be a 5:30 start for the stream. And then on Saturday, we'll be live at 6:30 for the game against the Wild. So Wild is life. We'll see you then. Omega Fish. We will see you on Friday, and we'll see everyone else there too. But we'll see those guys' teams right away, which is awesome. And until Friday, remember, my name is Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect, and make sure that you make good choices.
Thank you for having me. Thank you to everyone who requested to hear my beautiful voice too. I appreciate that.
How you doing tonight?
Doing good.
Thank you very much for taking the time out of your very first hockey game to join the stream. Everyone was very excited to see you, and enjoy the rest of the game in the third period.
Yeah, thank you so much. Bye-bye, guys.
Trevor Beggs joining the show from Locked On Canucks. Thanks for joining me today, brother.
My pleasure, Russell. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good.
Hey, buddy, what an intro. Thanks, man.
Hey, no problem. It's nice to see you again. It's been a while.
Dude, absolutely. Yeah, those late nights, early mornings.
Yeah, weird
they were
times.
rough.
We are excited to welcome Dave Hall to the show. Welcome, my man.
Hey, thanks for having me today. I'm excited to be on.
We're excited to welcome to the show